Ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's Newcastle versus Forest in the Premier League. Welcome to the watch along. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well. And welcome to what I think is going to be our hardest game so far of the season. As always, ladies and gents, if you are nervous, if you're enjoying the content, if you're ready for the game, make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe as well if you are new. And yes, we are early, so ain't no one saying I'm late. We're actually early. And look, there's some interesting stuff we need to talk about. And Nuno's just mentioned it there. I was getting wind that there's some beef internally at Forest. Now, I thought it was around the Dominguez Instagram post, but it's turned out that it looks like, from what Nuno's saying, that he said Danilo's not in the right frame of mind. And this kind of backs up what I got told during the week. But I didn't know which player it was about. I just made the assumption it was Dominguez. And which was why I was surprised when I saw the team sheet the other day that Dominguez was in there. I'll bring you up the team sheet in a minute. But Danilo being omitted from the squad, this is not a good sign. This is a sign of unrest from what I've heard. I hope it's nothing major and I hope they can sort it out. Maybe Nuno's just giving him a week to cool his head. But yeah, this is not the real mindset you want to go into this game. So we'll get into the team sheet and everything in a minute. Get your hellos in the chat. How y'all doing? Let's bring some of your message up. Hey, Mohammed, where's Danilo? Yeah, apparently. Now, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Hopefully, I'm getting 5. But I got told, as I just said, midweek, that there is some massive tension in the club over something. What exactly it is, I don't know. As I said, I assumed it was Dominguez, but it looks like it's on Danilo. Lewis, thank you for subscribing, bud. Yeah, I'll bring up the Newcastle team sheet. That has given me a little bit of hope. You're so early, you're late. Curtis, man, Curtis, come on. Where's your membership badge gone, Curtis? Hope you're well, bud. This is going to be tough. It 100% is going to be tough. 4-3-3, we need to match up in midfield. We'll talk about the battles in just a second. How you doing, Was? I hope you're well, bud. We got Sean in the house. Afternoon, my dear. Is Carol in the house, by the way? Because I still can't reply to her messages on her comments, that is. Afternoon, Sean. Hope you're doing well, bud. Hope it's nothing serious. Hope you'll be back next week. I hope so too, but I don't know what it is, but I heard there was a falling out this week. Oh, look at that. Right on cue. My man Curtis becoming a member. Thank you so much. She'll be here shortly. Okay. Let her know I tried to reply to her messages, but I couldn't. I still can't. Afternoon, Gripper. Hope you're well, bud. Matt's in the house as well. Would be so good if we win today. Oh, man. The results yesterday were almost perfect for us. Almost perfect. Afternoon, Marky boy. Hope you're well. Didn't renew for some reason. That's all cool, bro. I was only messing around with you. You're an absolute legend of the channel. Steph's in the house as well. I'm nervous as well, Steph. Like, crapping it nervous. Who else we got? We got Alan. Alan, how you doing, bro? Jeff's in the house. We just jump straight into the team sheet. There's a lot to discuss. So am I, David. So am I. All right, let's jump over to the team sheet for those of you who haven't seen it yet. So team sheet. Right, let's start with the Forest team sheet, right? So this is the team sheet. Now, I think it's as close to our strongest. Hey, Carol, how you doing? I don't know if you heard, Carol. I tried to reply. You've blocked me, Carol. That's how you've blocked me. It's not working. It's not working, Carol. I tried. On the team sheet, Back four, he's gone back to the tried and tested M in the middle. Now, I also heard that Morato had picked up a knock. I don't know how serious it was, and I don't know if that's what's changed Nuno's mind to go from a back three to a back four. But Morato's on the bench, so it couldn't have been that big a knock. We got Einar and Nico Williams left and right back, and obviously Sells in goal. So here's what's interesting in the middle. Now, I personally would have gone Anderson and Sangare. I think Danilo should have been dropped anyway, irrespective of whatever this beef is. Dominguez for me. So for those of you who don't know, Dominguez put out an Instagram post with a picture of him and Sosa. I think we covered this off in a video midweek where he said basically bench warming in Spanish. And it's translated roughly to that effect. Now, I would have expected Nuno to have given him a slap and said, you can continue to warm that bench. That's the bit that's confusing me a little bit. And then if you work your way through it, maybe Sangare is not fully match fit. That would give you the option of Danilo, who wasn't good. And then you got Yates, who isn't a 6 for me. So maybe that's how he's got to that process of elimination. Yeah, it probably was a joke, Brindley, but it's not really. I mean, he can say what he wants. It's his account, you know what I'm saying? But there will be repercussions off the back of it. Hey, Lee boy, how you doing? I'm good, mate. I'm very nervous, bro. I'm very nervous. Danilo showed Nuno a clip of Forest Ant saying he was the best player in the squad. Nuno laughed him out the building. I'm liking having Dominguez there, despite Wolfie Sangare obsession. Okay, firstly, I don't have an obsession with Sangare. I just know what a good player is and what a good player he should be. He just hasn't had a run in this team yet. Curtis says, I like it. Put your money where your mouth is, Dominguez. Sharpie, my man, with the 17 months. Thank you so much, Sharpie. Appreciate it. You'll get to see the goals as they go in. Early for once. When have I ever been late? How are you guys tagging me with late? Go check out Never Found, then come at me about being late, man. Seriously. And speaking of late, he's never on time, yet demands everyone's on time. This fraud, man. This fraud. Why don't you focus on 4 o'clock, Hassam? Focus on 4. Wolfie probably isn't ready to start. Yeah, I agree. I agree on Sangare there. Sharpie saying, personally, I am concerned and think today will be a telling sign to how... I agree with that, Sharpie. I fully do agree with that. Yeah, we're finishing Arsenal off on Wednesday, like we did 2 years ago. The final nail in the coffin. You're normally half an hour before a match. Yeah, you know what? I had everything set up. There was this stuff I needed to tell you about Danilo. So I thought, you know what? Unlike Don Hussam, I will, I will respect my audience and I will go early. So respect me back by making sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new here as well. It ain't a lie, bro. You're always late. Brinley says, no, but it might not be him being upset about it. He might have literally just been joking. I doubt Nuno put him in because of it. I don't like the timing of it all. Do you see my comments about that in their chat? Yes, I do. They are frauds. They're absolute frauds. Finally, the team I've been wanting, says Andy. Are you not happy with this team then? Quick Y or ends? Evan says, Wolfie, do you think we will beat Bottle Job FC on Wednesday? Yes, I'm more confident about that than today. I've actually gone for a loss today, but I still think we'll finish ahead of Arsenal, and then Liverpool will explode, and we'll win the league. All right, a lot of Y's in the chat. I'm not seeing any ends. Is it so? Terran's saying, is this our strongest team? He's saying it is our best team. I don't think it's far off it. I do tend to agree. James says, worried they will steamroller us, but you have to have hope. Well, their team is weakened. A couple of no's. Pat saying no. MK Dave, my man MK Dave becoming a member. You'll get to see the goals as they go in, bud. Are you in MK Dave? Or am I just putting 2 and 2 together and getting Danilo from that? Thanks so much, Davey boy. Why so long as he changes it quickly if it isn't working? So long as he changes it quickly. Yeah, I agree, Paul. I agree. MK massive, man. Do you know what? I grew up not far from MK. Been to MK a billion times. And them roundabout systems still, I just can't figure it out, bro. Can't figure it out. Don't like the midfield. Missing Sangare and Danilo, says Miski. Well, Sangare's on the bench. I like Sangare as a 6. There's just an agenda in certain sects of the fan base against Sangare. So, you know, just wait till he pops. Wait till he pops. I think it'd be great. I think we would be great friends in real life who could never be separated, but argued about football all the time. I mean, that's what all mates, well, that's what I do with all my mates, bro. Massive shout out to Lynn for subscribing. Thanks so much, Lynn. Wolfie, I predict 3-0. I did have a dream of 3-0. I'm not going to lie. I did have a dream. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, Lewis Skelly is going to be suspended for the Forest game. And they have no attack, and they are Bottle Job FC. Yeah, so let's bring, before we go into the Forest subs, let me show you the Newcastle team, right? Because this made me raise an eyebrow or two. Not that I've got more than 2 to raise, but you know what I'm saying. So they've put Pope back in goal. I don't know if our Newcastle mates in the chat can tell us why, because I've been hearing a lot of negativity around Pope from the Newcastle fan base. And it used to be Dubravka. Well, Dubravka's been in there for the last few games. So I don't know what that change is. I'll kind of bow to the Toon's superior knowledge if there's anyone in the chat who can say. Then the other thing is, there was talks that Botman was going to be fit and back in. He's not. So it's Shah and Burn. Now, the Toon are not liking Shah right now, but he did score that worldie against us in our first game back in the Premier League. So that does worry me. That does worry me. I don't like him. Pope is back. He's okay, but Tonali's got a muscle problem. Perfect. All your nicknames you like to bestow to fellow footballers. Skelly would be better to be Honey Nut Face or Butternut Face. Unfortunately, he's not playing. Okay. Yeah, Joe Linton is the one that scared me. He's not on there, which is good. Can defense manage Isak? I ain't sure. Yeah, he scored quite a few against us, but usually they've been penalties, haven't they? Dan Burn is crap. Tyro will score today, or else if he gets on. I think because Dubravka has been in for loads of matches and they want Pope to have some minutes. Yeah, but it's like, does a keeper get tired? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so then in the midfield, Tonali's dropped to the bench. According to the Toon in the chat, they're saying he's got a muscle problem. So they've brought in Pillock and they brought in Mylene Cyrus as well, alongside Bruno. So Newcastle are going in a 4-3-3. Now, I think that is a very weakened midfield for Newcastle. I think they have the best midfield in the league when it's Tonali, Bruno, and Joe Linton. But they've only got one of the 3 there. They've only got one of the 3. So I don't know, like, Toon, what are you saying here? How are you setting this one up? Who's going to be the 6 in that 3? So I think Bruno's a better 8, but he can play as a 6. And Mylene Cyrus is a bit young, and Pillock's more an 8 for me. So I've got a feeling. Wait, Bruno's injured. Bruno's in the team, bro. What are you talking about? My gut feeling says that Bruno will probably play as the deep lying playmaker, and then the other 2 in the 8s. I think. I stand to be corrected. And then up front, they've got Flash Gordon. They got Isak down the middle, and then what's his face? Murphy. Who I bigged up, by the way, on Loaded Mag. So if he scores today, I am going to lose my crap. Gonna lose my crap. You didn't see him. Afternoon, JJ. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm still feeling nervous, bro. I'm still feeling nervous. So would you like agree with me? Bruno's probably going to be their deepest midfielder. Then Mylene Cyrus and Pillock in the 8-8. in a 4-3-3. That's how I read it from the Newcastle thing. As an Arsenal fan, I can only guarantee you that Forest will find this game harder than the Arsenal guy. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I really do. Okay, so that's the Newcastle team. Now let's bring it on to the Forest subs. So, for those of you joining late, by the way, over 300 already in here. Get them likes up. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Wolfie, you're gonna cook our midfield. Sophie, I wouldn't worry, Sophie. Like we don't ever win midfield battles. We don't dominate it, so don't you worry yourself. Okay, now for those of you joining late, Danilo's been banished. He hasn't really. I'm just dramatic effect. He's been dropped from the squad completely. Nuno has said his head isn't in the right place, or words to that effect. As I was saying at the start of the stream, I got told from one of my good sources that there has been some beef behind the scenes. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was with Dominguez or Sosa because of that Instagram post, but it looks like it's turned out to be Danilo. Now, what exactly has been said, I don't know. I'll look into it and see if I can find out for you guys, but it's not a good thing. I don't like unrest in there. I don't mind a little bit of, you know, heated confrontation and what have you, but it is what it is. So Danilo's been completely dropped from the team. Hey, NFFC, hope you're well, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, Miguel's still got his hamstring injury. That's why Hennessy is in. My God, if Hennessy has to play. This isn't good for our squad. Harmony needs to sort it out. Yeah, I agree, bro. I do agree. Person said there's no way Arsenal can beat Forest. I actually agree with that. Let's worry about that on Wednesday. Oh, by the way, couple of things, important things to tell you. Gore will be tonight, 8 o'clock tonight, because tomorrow, because you lot have requested it, we've got Frank Clark on at 8, okay? So Frank Clark, now the reason we're bringing him on, one, he's a legend and he's probably, like in my lifetime, been one of the best managers I've seen at Forest. And this is like part 2. But what we're going to be talking to Frank Clark about is the pressures that he had when he got Forest to 3rd that season back in the 90s. And also we'll be doing like a combined 11 with him on Nuno's team versus his team. Like, I gotta tell you, right, Rob is, I've never seen someone so excited for a podcast. All weekend he's been messaging me. We gotta ask him this, we gotta ask him that. So we will have a chance as well. It'll be a live stream, so you guys will get the chance to ask him your questions. But there's things I want to know. Like, how does he deal with the pressure? I want to ask him, by the way, if I forget, I want to ask him this. Someone needs to remind me, right? Do managers really believe one game at a time? Now he's retired and stuff. I want to know the answer to that. And what are they really thinking? So it's going to be an absolutely banging episode. Alejandro with the gifted. Thank you so much, buddy. And that's gone to our Toon friend. Friday 81. So send some love to Alejandro. You'll get to see the goals as they go in today. So yeah, so that will be 8 o'clock. So basically we'll go from here straight to the player ratings. Then at 8 o'clock, Grumpy Old Reds tonight for the match reaction from the boys. And then tomorrow we've got the legend that is Frank Clark. Now, if you haven't seen our first one with him, I really do recommend you watch it. He was brilliant. He was brilliant. Okay, maybe I was a little fanboy, but I make no apologies for it because he is Frank Clark, right? So make sure you've checked that episode out. It's on the channel as well. Okay, Phil, with the $10, thank you so much because you got this. I hope so, bro. I hope so. I'm not confident, though. I'm not confident. Yeah, we've done an evening with Mark Crosley and we've done an evening with Stuart Pearce. And Mark Crosley's impressions are unreal. Ask Frank if he ever smiled more than once a month in that period. Smiling Frank Clark was a nickname given with love in that period. Mark, make sure you're here on Monday. We'll ask him. We'll ask him all the questions. Okay, let me bring the team sheet up while we're having this discussion for those of you joining late. There you go, May Dog. We're like in sync. Frank rambles on because he can't hear you. You know what? I'd just happily put Frank on the stream on his own and just say, Legend. Just talk. My gaffer, man. Just talk. Wolfie, if you win, do you think Champions League is likely? Evan, if we win and Man City win today, forget Champions League. I'm still talking title. I'm still talking title. Bruno isn't playing according to NUFC Talk TV. Bro, I don't know. Like, I haven't seen much since I've gone live. Let's have a look. You know what? I'm going to ask Pete. Pete will tell me. Can you watch the match here? You'll be able to see play-by-play. I'll have comms for you, Lewis. You'll have everything you need right here. Simon. By the way, right, let me just talk to you on Simon, right? He doesn't know I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say it. I think Simon is one of the most intelligent, how can I say this? Intelligence understanders of football players. He's nearly as good as me. Every player he's called to be good or crap, he's been right on. He's been right on. And I've been impressed with Simon, I'm not going to lie. However, Simon dared to mock me that I said Arsenal wouldn't beat West Ham yesterday. I lost a lot of respect for Simon yesterday. I did. I really did. Richard with the £2. Frankie Clark. I'm not going to sing it. Frankie Clark. I can't do singing. I can't do singing. Thank you so much for the £2, my man. Richard's excited about Monday. I'm looking forward to it. I genuinely do mean it, Simon. Thank you again, Richard, for the £2. Like, Simon calls players. Like, he was first to call out Morato for being poor in the air. And guess what? His heading aerial battles duel is 22%. When I saw West Ham were winning, I did the, yeah. I was straight on them comments, man. I was straight on them comments. Okay, so let's just quickly run back through the team. If you guys want to grab me a coffee to keep my throat parched during the match, you can click on that link or the one that's pinned in the comments. Much love to all of you who are supporting us. MGW has to drop back into the midfield to make 3 and alternate between. Yeah, that he will do. He will do. But MGW needs to stop those stupid Travella passes, the flicks and everything, because they've started to come back into his game. I'm saying 0-0, Sean. I'm back on the 0-0, but I don't know if I've turned back to 0-0 too late. So we'll have to see. Anyway, let's run you through the team again quickly. For those of you joining late, we've got, how many we got in here? Let's have a look. Over 400 of you in here. Mods, make sure you're on their case. Make sure there's likes are up. Where's Mark Dennis, by the way? Mark, are you hiding? Are you hiding? We're on 137 likes. Could do much better than that. Do much better than that. Takes a second and it's free to do. Hit that like. The lovely Jess is in the house. I just messaged Pete. He says, no, Bruno is playing. PFC, how are you, bud? Hope you're well. Big up to you too. So I'm just trying to gauge where Pete is, as if he's feeling more or less nervous, because Pete was showing some chest, man. Yes, Chills, what are you saying, bro? Hope you're well. Hope you are well, bud. Oh, what a friend. We got a Never a Foul raid. Shout out to Never a Foul boys. If the mods, could the mods put the link in? I'm sure all of you are subscribed there. We've been cooking Arsenal for the last 24 hours. It's been fun to do. Yo, Pete's saying Forest are now favorites, man. He's saying Forest are favorites. He's nervous. Shout out to everyone from Never a Foul. Thank you for making the trip across. Get your highs in if you're new here from Never a Foul. And get your predictions in. In fact, if you're a neutral in this, right, those of you coming in from NAF, let me know who you want to win today and who you support. So if you're a Liverpool fan, are you backing Forest or Newcastle? If you're an Arsenal fan, who you back? If you're a Man City fan, I know there's not many of them. Who you backing? Let me know. No way Forest are favourites, says Sai. I don't know. Pete's trying his reverse psychology games on me. Yes, my man Chills, backing the Forest. Take a draw. I'd be happy with a draw. Because let's not forget, all the results have gone our way. That's the key thing here, right? So it doesn't really matter too much what happens. Well, no, it does. Because if we win, and then we put that final nail in Arsenal's coffin on Wednesday, and then we go and beat Man City. Listen, let me ask you like this, right? If Forest win these next 3 games, Newcastle, Arsenal, Man City, are we back in a title race, or are we just rubber stamping that Liverpool have won the league? What are you saying? As Rich says, make sure you hit that like on Never a Foul. Don't worry, they'll remind you. They do. And I'll remind all the NAF lot here, please make sure you've hit the like button. Please make sure you've subscribed. And just to give you a little flavor of what to expect on our channel here, as soon as we get towards kickoff. In fact, let's switch over now to the match day screen. Right here, you'll see kick by kick on the virtual screen of Newcastle versus Forest. Forest team sheet will be updated there. There are no other live games, so there's no the live scoreboard. There's no point in it today. And then down here, we'll pull out the stats, and you get to see it. So, you lot are going crazy in the chat. I'm trying to keep up with the messages. Top 4, you won't beat City. They have your card. Do they though, man? Everyone seems to tell me everyone's got our card, but this season we're beating them all. 5 out of 7 away teams won yesterday. This could be a good sign, or am I just clutching at straws? Matt, I love it, and I hope that's right. Man, you didn't win away though, did they? Man, they cheated the crap off it yesterday. They really did. So it is still possible, says Mark. I don't know what the maths is on that, right? If Man City beat Liverpool today, what's the point gap right now between Forest and Liverpool? Is it 12? Can someone check? I can't be asked to open another window. Someone check for me. Forest are coming, says Sophia. We are indeed. If Forest get top 4, bro, come on, at least spell Forest right. Why would you spell it with 2 R's? Wait, it's 14. Damn. All right, so if Forest win today, it goes down to 11. If they lose to Man City and we beat Liverpool, they've got Newcastle next, haven't they? They got Newcastle next. So 11 minus 3 is down to 8. Now, Curtis, they haven't got a game in hand. We're level on games, I'm pretty sure on that. Oh, wait. We've got a game in hand. All right, wait. You lot are confusing me, man. Right, I'm checking it myself, right? I can't believe I couldn't rely on you lot, seriously. Okay. As things stand, we do have a game in hand. That changes everything. Yo, so Red 54 with the 4 months. Thank you so much, bro. You'll get to see the goals as they go in. Remember, if you're a member on the channel, you get to see all the goals pretty much instantaneously as they go in between Newcastle and Forest. Thank you so much for becoming a member, bro. Well, for 4 months even. All right, so hear me out here, right? If Forest win, the gap goes down to 11, right? Have I done this right? So it's at 14, goes down to 11. So that's 11. Now, if they then lose to Man City, it will still be 11, but they've played a game more. Then if we beat Arsenal, it goes down to 8, and everything's even. Now, what that will do, that knocks Arsenal out the title race. Hey, it's not about being serious, bro. It's about mathematics, man. That's what it's about. It's mathematics, okay? And also, even if Forest don't win, aiming for the top means that you're more likely to get guarantee of top 4. You know what I'm saying? Runners-up spot for Forest, and it's just under £1,000 as well as a bonus as Eway bet on winning the title. That's good cash coming in your way. Thank you, Haas. This is my point. This is my point. If you aim for 5th and you miss, you end up in Europa. If you aim for 1st and you miss, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If maths is there, then it's on. It is, man. It is. The maths is math thing. Hooks needs cooking on the collective tomorrow. Don't worry, Miss Bunny. I've got you on that, man. We'll be singing happy birthday to him. We'll be doing everything. I think we're on 12th man tomorrow as well for Race to Europe. Moto Sir Ali, thank you so much for subscribing. We are, let's see, can we get today to 23,600? So if you're not subscribed, it's completely free to do. Here come all the subs. All right, no, I'm not having this. I'm not having this, right? Yes or no in the chats? Do I kind of look like Ange? Just tell me honestly in the chat. Yes or no? Trevor, thank you for subscribing. Apple Juice, thank you for subscribing. Anarchy, thank you for subscribing. Much love to you guys. All right. Nah. Right, mods. Anyone who says yes, I need times out. I need like 2 weeks on timeout. Mark, thank you. He's nowhere near as good. Jess, don't think you can just disappear and come back and say yes. Jess, no, it doesn't work like that, Jess. Thank you, Mark. My man Vic with the gifted. Let's see who that's gone to. Do an Aussie accent. Why the hell would I freaking be your performing monkey and do an Aussie accent, man? Seriously. You do look a little like him because you forgot that I don't dye my hair, man. I'm 23. You look like Amarin with water retention. I don't mind the water retention bit, but Amarin, bro, you got a G in the back of your head, Graham. What are you talking about? G'day, mate. It's high line for life. You called out a knife? This is a knife. I think you've played Knifey Spoony before. Wait, what? Wait, who got that gifted? I can't even see it because you lot are getting all freaking excited. Yeah, damn straight. Beans and Ange look like me. Me look like Ange. If anything, he should be lucky to maybe try and look like me, right? That's what I'm saying. I was gonna, thanks, Dark, man. You just ruined it. I was gonna ask, what film was that line from? Not that I'm old enough to know that film. Dave's up in a wet and windy Scotland, the best place on earth because that's where I was born. I ain't no Aussie, man. Worst Aussie accent ever. Yeah, I'm not very good with accents. I can do Arab. I can do like a Don Hussam. You know what, Liverpool? We are going to blow the title to Nottingham Forest. No, that's Russian, man. I can't even do my heritage, man. Oh my God. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I say you've played Knifey Spoony before. We got the Liverpool lot in here as well. You'll get yeah, no, I'll tell you what Crypto can do. Crypto can do a Russian accent. Who the hell? Robbie Coltrane. I'm old enough to watch Crocodile Dundee. Nah. I ain't though. All right, we're sidetracking here, right? We're 9 minutes from kickoff. Do you get your happy clap of juice from a billabong? Man, my happy cup of juice is right here, stored right. By the way, I need a new bottle, man. My bottle's like, it's taking a beating, man. You can legit do an Aussie accent. That was a 5-star Russian accent. Problem was, I was trying to do Arab, and I'm literally Arab, man. Yeah, just can you like sort them out, please? I'm not. I can take an abuse on other people's channel. Wait, you took Rob? It's either one. It was in GoldenEye, the one from GoldenEye. Nah, that's. How have you even made that connection, man? How have you even Hagrid? What, that crappy Potter film that my missus loves? Your bottle's as battered as Flying Pig's chair. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I may be a little animated today because I'm extremely nervous. Extremely nervous. Good to see you, Jeff. Wolfie, I beg you, cook Hooks next time. I'm on with Hooks tomorrow on Sava's channel. Don't worry, Hooks is getting it, man. Hooks is getting it. As long as Forest win. As long as Forest win. I'd make a good Hagrid. I've never watched Harry Potter. My wife loves that crap, man. And I've been physically present when she's watched it. Like I had to take her to the cinema for it and crap. I wasn't concentrating, man. Happy birthday, Hooks, indeed. Can we get some birthday cakes in the chat for Hooks, who said, you think West Ham are gonna be my team at my ground on my birthday? You love to see it. And what you love to see as well is the great Terry Jr. with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Terry. That's gone to Josh. Josh, make sure you show Terry some love. You get to see the goals as they go in. Jan as well with the 28 months. Thank you so much, Jan. Much love. Appreciate it. Bro, I don't know where Hooks is. He's not responding to my calls or anything. My man PBR from my FIFA days, man. Assalamu alaikum, Wolfie. Come on, Reds. Momentum into the Arsenal game. Yo, you Liverpool fans proper hate Arsenal, man. You Liverpool fans are not liking Arsenal. Right, Liverpool fans in the chat, let me ask you, right? Who would you rather finish as second? Arsenal or Forest? Assuming, of course, we don't win the title, right? Let's just make this. We're doing this from your perspective, from your paradigm. Who would you rather finish second, Forest or Arsenal? I can see this game going one way or the other. Don't see a draw as relegation zone. Forest 100%. Forest second. Yeah, okay. But those of you who are saying Forest, you are now telling me that you're my age. You're like 23. Because the old school Liverpool fans, well, actually, do the old school Liverpool fans hate Forest the same way that the old school Forest fans hate Liverpool? That's my question. Forest all day. Forest. All right. All right. There's a little red cartel going on here. I like it. I like it. You look like Stuart Little if he was human. Can we stop this who I look like thing, man? I mean, come on. Like give me Nuno. I look a bit like Nuno. Give me Cooper. No, don't give me Cooper. Wait. Okay, wait. Right. Forest fans. This is a question for the Forest fans, right? Do you hate Liverpool? I'm 23 years old. I never watched the old Forest. There was pure beef in the late 70s PBR between Forest and Liverpool. My dad's an old school Liverpool fan, and he's glad to see Forest back where they belong. Interesting. All right, Vic's like that's better tricking me. I'll take Brad Pitt, prime Brad Pitt. Vic doesn't hate him. Daz doesn't hate him either. Smidge hates them. Sid's old school. Jeff's old school. Then he hates Liverpool. I don't hate Liverpool. I know I'm not allowed to say that as a Forest fan, right? Hate Slot. I get that, Martin. I get that. I do get that. All right, Ant does hate. Yeah, but and do they hate us? Like in your time, Ant, did they hate us? That's the bit I don't know. Did they hate us? Or were we just like, did they try and little bro us? You know what I'm saying? Forest second, says Slotball. Well, we could go joint second if we win our next 2 games. I heard Tony 3. I ain't joking, bro. I'm 23. 23 in 3 months. Thank you, Jess. You're back in my good graces, Jess. And we've missed you, Jess, man. Like, come on, you gotta hold the chat to account, Jess. Where you been? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. What was that I just got? Someone subscribed. There's too many comments coming in right now. I can't tell. All right, we need to get focused. Thank you to whoever's just subscribed. We are 3 subscribers away from 23,000. 4 now because there's an asshole who just unsubscribed. We are 4 subscribers away from 23,550. Let's see if we can get 4 more subscribers before kickoff, which is in a couple of minutes. For those of you joining late, you will get full comms on the match from me. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to forget, Jeff. You will also have kick by kick behind this screen as soon as it kicks off. Live team sheet there for Forest. No live scores because it's the only live game at 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then all the stats there. And if you want to grab me a quick coffee before the match kicks off, Cass style, even though he nicked that from me, you can scan this QR code or click on the link that's pinned in the chat. Grab us a coffee so we're ready for this match. All right, are you lot ready, man? Actually, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm nearly ready. Hold on. All right, for those of you saying Bruno ain't playing, he's playing. I'm looking at it now. He's freaking there. So, Newcastle's team, Pope and goal, 4-3-3. They've got Livramento, Shah, Burn, Hall. In midfield, they've got Mylene Cyrus, Bruno Guimarães, and Pillock. And then up front, they got Murphy, Isak, and Flash Gordon. Forest have gone for a 4-2-3-1. Sells in goal. There's your Forest team right there. We're 2 subscribers away. Before kickoff, you're running out of time. We got Ola Einar, we got Milenkovic, we got Murillo, Eminem themselves, and Nico Williams as the back 4. Dominguez and Anderson, 6 and 8 in the double pivot. Then we got Elanga, Gibbs White, and Callum Hudson-Odoi with Cristiano Woodinho. Just, I'm only joking, Jess. Yeah, like, you do what you need to do, but it's lovely to have you back. So, chat, I'll leave you lot to deal with Mark. I'll leave you lot to deal with Mark. And speaking of the better Mark M with the gifted, thank you so much, my man. That's gone to Lee. Oh my is in the house. How you doing, oh my? Make sure you show Mark some love, bro. All right, there we go. We've hit the 550. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can push on to 23,600. But now it's time. Oh crap, quick, Mulliff can tire, man. We're running out of time. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, here we go. For those of you asking, by the way, the thumbnail will always match the kit color of the teams. My guy who does it is that OCD that he makes sure. So if you want to know, it's the thumbnails. We'll have, I'm nervous. I can't breathe, man. I'm actually so nervous about this game. Right, you got the virtual screen incoming. Newcastle will kick this game off with Isak. And here we... No, he's stretching his quads out first. Go! And Isak plays it to Bruno. Out wide to the right-hand side. And Livramento. Down at the bottom to the right it goes. Played back to Shah. He plays it to Burn. Out wide to the left-hand side, and Hall. Down the wing it goes. This is good movement already by Newcastle. I don't like these kits, guys. They clash a little. Here comes Flash Gordon with the ball. Plays it to the left-hand channel, and Isak up against Einar. Played in behind. Willett gets up against Einar. Holds it off. BG, thank you for subscribing. Irrelevant, thank you for subscribing. And Toon Snooker, thank you for subscribing. Right, I'll get the virtual screen and everything up for you guys. Let's just quickly do that. There you go, so you can see exactly what's going on. I'll talk you through it. Stats will be up as well. So throw into Newcastle to be taken by Scott Hall. By the way, who knows who Scott Hall is? Testing your knowledge there. He plays it to Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon switches the play to the right-hand side and Livramento. He's got Murphy's Law. Plays it to him. Good tackle there by Nico Williams. Picked up by Hudson-Odoi. Poor pass forward. Newcastle come again with the ball. Mylene Cyrus lays it off to Shah. Back to Mylene Cyrus. Back to Shah. Anderson pressing there. Ball played out to the left-hand side now, and Scott Hall. Hennessy knows it. Hennessy knows it. So does Greg. Impressive. Oh, here come Newcastle. They're in behind the Flash Gordon. It's a good tackle by Elanga, but it goes behind for an early Newcastle corner. It'll be a corner, right? Let me get the stats up. It's probably not quite ready. I'll get the stats up for you guys in a second. But it's an early corner to Newcastle. Newcastle. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? It'll be taken by Flash Gordon. Forest is setting up at the front post, but there's a lot of Newcastle players at the back post. Here it comes. The ball's whipped in towards the near post. It's flicked to the back post. Isak crosses it back in, and Nico Williams gets the clearance. Morgan Gibbs-White chested down now on the left-hand side. Jinx on the inside. Plays a poor ball nearly to Hudson-Odoi, and it will be picked up by, I can't even remember who that is, by Hall. Hall plays it to Burn. Reza Ramon. Hey, Chico. Hey, Chico. Here's Dan Burn halfway in the Newcastle half. Looking for a pass. Forest holding their shape. He squares it to Shah. Shah plays it out wide to Livramento. Mylene Cyrus lays it back. Forest pushing Newcastle back here. Side. Corners have got me rattled again from last season. I'm getting PTSD. How's he got that indicator for the pitch? Mad. Hey, you know what, dog? This ain't never a foul, man. We come with the tech here. We come with the tech. All right, let's get you the stats up as well, guys. I think they should be ready. All right, here you go. You got the stats on your screen. Ball's crossed in. Sells grabs it and puts it behind weirdly for a corner there. It'll be another corner to Newcastle. Good work there out on the wing. But I think the ball went out. I mean, that's poor by Sells, man. Cass could learn a little something. He's been learning. I've been teaching him. He's my young apprentice. It'll be a corner. That was not necessary to give away that corner. Flash Gordon to take the corner from the right-hand side. Raises his left arm. Goes short to the edge of the box. He's giving it to Hall. Back to Flash Gordon. He slices it, and it goes behind for a Forest goal kick. And I can unpucker my butthole just a little bit. All right, deep breaths, guys. Deep breaths. Quick reminder, make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. We're only 40 away, and there's over 600 of you in here already. Nicest clean setup, you know, about hardware, Wolfie. Yeah, I have a degree in computing, bro. I've finally made use of it. Sells kicks the ball long. Woods flicks it on. He finds Hudson-Odoi. There's a chance here for Forest. Hudson-Odoi down the left wing. Jinx in. Goes back out on the left-hand side. Lays it off to Nico Williams. He plays it to Anderson. Back at his home ground. Quick 1-2 with Murillo. Anderson checks inside. Squares the ball back to Milenkovic. LB with the £2 says, Wolfie, you're getting pecked by their Magpies. They're a good team, bro. Thank you so much for the £2. Murillo plays it over the top. That's a nice ball to Gibbs-White. A terrible layoff by him. And now Newcastle can come away with the ball. Comes off Nico Williams, and I think it will be a Newcastle throw there. Murphy's taken one to the face there. Oh, Hudson-Odoi, edge of the box. He shoots. Yeah! There it goes. Hudson-Odoi from distance puts it in. It's a bit of a grass cutter. Come on, Hudson-Odoi. 5 minutes into the game. Come on, Forest. Out of nothing. I didn't even know how he got the ball because they were showing a replay. Hudson-Odoi picked it up in the middle. And bang. It isn't one of his cheat code ones. Come on, man. Right, here we go. It was the throw-in from Newcastle. Murphy's Law messed it up. Hudson-Odoi with the hustle there from about 27 yards out. Shoots low into the bottom left corner. It's 1-0 to Forest. Bring on Morato. Bring on Morato. Lovely finish by Hudson-Odoi, man. Clean. We'll get the goal up for you. Come on. The goal's up, exclamation mark goal. If you're a member, go check it out. Exclamation mark goal. What a lovely finish. 1-0 to Forest. I'm in like disbelief, man. Pope still didn't have a touch of the ball. His first action in this game was to pull it out of the back of the net. Woo! Nervy times. Nervy times now. Come on, Forest, man. There's a foul there. I think it's a free kick to Newcastle. Breathe. Ashley, thank you for subscribing. Remember, if you're a member, exclamation mark goal, go check out the goal. If you want to be a member, it's only 99p. Newcastle with the ball. Mylene Cyrus flicked in by Flash Gordon, headed away by Murillo, and Flash Gordon will pick it up. What a goal, man. It's worth the membership in itself. Go check it out. Exclamation mark goal. Yes, Lefty, what are you saying? I am a member, says Donna. You're not, Donna. You're not. But you can click on that $sign or exclamation mark member. I'm sure the mods will put it in for you. Come on, Forest. It's a free kick, though, to Newcastle. Out wide on the right. Exactly where it is on the map. Mr. Wolfie, you're very handsome. Are you single and available? Nope. Married. Here comes the free kick from Newcastle. The Flash Gordon is over it, and I think Scott Hall. Scott Hall whips it in with his left foot. There's got to be a foul in there, ref. Got to be a foul, not given. Flicked around by Murphy. Played into the channel. It should run behind, and it does to Sells. And breathe. Almost 23 are married. Exactly. All right, Sells with the ball in his hand. He thinks about bowling it out. He does. He gives it to Murillo. Murillo, a bit of a heavy touch, then cuts a long ball forward to no one. It's picked up by Bruno. Oh, that's good. How is that a free kick, ref, man? That's shoulder to shoulder. Dominguez there goes in with his shoulder. And he gives him a free kick. And Dominguez is there, rightfully so, saying shoulder. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Ball's whipped in, back post. Shah heads it into the box. It comes down. His shot was deflected. Mylene Cyrus took the shot. It's deflected off one of the Forest players. There'll be another Newcastle corner. Shah completely out jumps Nico Williams. There's offside. Actually, oh no, it came off Dan Burn, man. He's on Jason. He's on the books, man. He's on the books. Wait, he's given the corner. This ref is on the books, man. 0-0's back, Mikey. 0-0 is back. You know what as well? I haven't won this Umbro hoodie since we last won. Ball's whipped in. Back post headed away by Woodinho. Flash Gordon heads it down to Murphy. Forces Newcastle back into their own half here and all the way back to Pope. Pope kicks the ball long down the right-hand side. I was taken down well there and blocked by Nico Williams. Dan Burn playing out right wing for some reason. It'll be a throw into Newcastle. Taken quickly to Livramento. Livramento lays it off to Bruno. He goes back to Shah and Newcastle are back in their half. And Forest are where they want to be, man. It came off Murillo, didn't it? Whatever. Here comes Alanga. He's blocked though by I forgot his name. Hall. Bruno picks the ball up, plays it out to Pillock. Pillock cuts inside, gives it to Mylene Cyrus. Mylene Cyrus whips a nice ball wide to Livramento. He's in a bit of space. Nico Williams goes to meet him. Pillock loses it though, and then Hudson-Odoi clears it long. Flicked forward by Woodinho. There's no one there, and Dan Burn picks it up. Now, here they come again down the right-hand side. Good black tackle there by Anderson. Picks the ball up, cuts back onto his right foot, lays it off to Nico Williams, plays it to Murillo. He hooks the ball long towards Hudson-Odoi. We never win those second balls. Dominguez lets the ball bounce and then hooks it all the way back to Sells. It's a bit bouncy, and Sells gives it the avid treatment. And then Dan Burn wins the header. It falls to Bruno here in the middle. He plays it to Flash Gordon, and the ref plays advantage. Now the ball's out wide to Murphy. He's crossed it in. It flashes by Isak's head and goes behind for a goal kick. And Isak was millimeters there from contacting the ball and could have made it 1-1. It's been all Newcastle, man, but Forest do what Forest do. It's like the James Bond film, Man with the Golden Gun. One shot, one kill. One bullet required. In it went. And breathe. There's Matt SB in the house as well. Shout out to Matt SB. Murillo takes the goal kick. Cuts it nicely to Aina on the right-hand side. He plays the ball into Alanga. He tries to flick it to Gibbs White. Doesn't connect. And now Dan Burn burns a few calories as he trunches into the Forest half. But here come Newcastle. Willock plays it to Mylene Cyrus. Out wide to Murphy in some space. He crosses the ball in. Murillo does the splits and gets something on it. And then Dominguez gets a half header. And then Mylene Cyrus heads it back in. Then Milenkovic heads it away. Then Mylene Cyrus heads it. Headed again by Hall. Now it's on the floor with Flash Gordon. He cuts back onto his right foot, spins around onto his right, into the box. He's stopped by Aina, and the ref finally gives Forest a free kick, man. Bloody hell, that sequence was crazy just to commentate on, let alone actually do. Feels like I'm freaking an auctioneer or something. I need some happy clapper juice, man. I really do. Remember, Grumpy Old Reds will be tonight at 8. And tomorrow, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Frank Clark, live from 8 p.m. as well. Ball's punted forward. Headed down. Headed back by Murphy to Livramento. Puts onto his right foot. He finds Murphy. Ball picked up by Murillo, though. That is terrible by Murillo. His passing's been a little off. And now Bruno comes away with the ball. Switches out to the right-hand side. Forest look a little scattered here as Murphy picks it up. Flicks it around the corner. There's no one there. Murillo should get to it first. Plays it to Sells. Unsurprisingly, he hoofs it forward, but it goes straight out of play. Not very far either, about halfway in the Forest half. It'll be a throw-in to Newcastle. It'll be Livramento to take the throw-in. Forest really struggling to string a couple of passes together. The ball's laid back to Dan Burn. It feels like that, Mr. Slotman, because it is moving that quick right now in Newcastle. They're actually playing really well. Mylene Cyrus plays it to Dan Burn. Flicks the ball to the left-hand side and Hall. Hall to Flash Gordon. He cuts inside on the halfway line. Plays a lovely pass there. It can't be controlled though, and Anderson picks it up. Nico Williams clips a long ball forward. It's poor. It's cut out by Shah. Shah now. Quick pass to Mylene Cyrus. Into Bruno. What a player Bruno is, man. He plays it out wide to Scott Hall. Into the channel, and Isak picks it up in behind. Ola Einar squares up against him. Couple of step overs, clips it in. Headed away by Milenkovic. Only as far as Bruno, though, on the edge of the box. Out wide it goes to Murphy, who switched to the left-hand side here. He lays it off to Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon to Scott Hall. To Murphy's Law. He plays the ball in behind for Flash Gordon, but even Flash Gordon ain't quick enough to get to that, and it will be a goal kick to Forest. Our passing is shocking, says Simon. There's been no passes. As soon as we get the ball, we're hoofing it long, but we're 1-0 up. But it's going to need more than a goal the way we're playing to beat Newcastle here. AFTV is better. Well, we're mates with AFTV. Shout out to Robbie, shout out to Turkey, shout out to Down Potts and all the AFT boys. What are you trying to do? Create beef with people we're good mates with? That's interesting. Do you think we can hang on or get more? What's option 3? There'll be a throw in here to Forest halfway into the Newcastle goal. This is going to need proper Nuno football. Forest are going to have to score again. Throw in taken by Nico Williams. Back to Murillo and then all the way back to Milenkovic. He then clips along, but that's poor. I don't think he's going to get that. Goes straight out for a throw-in. We need to put the ball down on the ground and pass it. You lot are saying Morgan Gibbs has done nothing. No one's done anything, man. We haven't had the ball. What's the possession stats? We're on 22% possession, according to the stats there. Here comes Dan Burn. Plays it out wide to Scott Hall. Back to Burn it goes. Now, Burn's just charging through, man. The man's got less pace than me, and they're letting him run through. And then it's gone all the way back to Pope. 18 minutes gone in the game. It's Newcastle 0, Forest 1. That 22% possession stat is optimistic. Yeah, I think when Sells kicks it, those few seconds it's in the air counts towards it. Here comes Dan Burn now. Plays it out to Scott Hall. Scott Hall back to Dan Burn. Gives it to Mylene Cyrus. We're just not going to see this ball, man. Out wide on the right-hand side to Murphy's Law. Plays it in behind Nico Williams. Oh, crap, Livramento's in. He's crossed it. Oh, my God. Flash Gordon misses an absolute sitter there, and Forest get away with one. But that's the poor pass by Einar. Here comes Scott Hall. Scott Hall to the byline. Crosses it in, blocked by Milenkovic, laid off by Elanga, and then just hoofball again by Einar. Chris Wood tries to flick it on, but he's got nothing there. Here comes Bruno. He plays it out wide to Murphy's Law. Murphy to Livramento. Back to Murphy. Newcastle are playing really well. He cuts inside, edge of the box. Murillo goes to meet him. It's blocked, but comes straight back to Newcastle, man. Here comes Flash Gordon now on the left-hand side to Scott Hall. Back to Flash Gordon. Cuts to his right, whips it in, cleared by Milenkovic, but it's a slice clearance, and it will go for a Newcastle throw deep into the Forest half. I think Wolfie's given the squad Sangaritis. I'll tell you what, we need someone in that midfield. Like, so we're getting completely overrun here. Completely. This is about when, not if, Newcastle score, if you ask me. Murphy's Law on the ball now. Plays it to Bruno. Bruno into as Mylene Cyrus. Now, Anderson might be able to break here. He's only got Woodinho and Elanga. He gives it to Elanga. Elanga, poor first touch, loses the ball. And Newcastle comes straight back with the ball. Here come Newcastle again. 700 of you already in here. Please do not forget, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We are very close to 23,600. Forest got a chance here. Gibbs White is through. He's fouled from behind, surely. Ref says nothing doing, and Pope comes away with the ball. For God's sake, man. The ref needs to help us out a little bit. Here come Newcastle down the left-hand side. Ball played into Flash Gordon. Tackled by Dominguez. Goes out for a throw-in. It is, oh, Newcastle, man. Throw-in taken. Scott Hall plays its Flash Gordon. He hooks it into the box, and the ref gives another free kick to Newcastle, man. And Einar's pleading his innocence. Luna with the 1 month. Thank you so much. Because it's going to be 2-4 Forest. Just you watch, Wolfie, says Luna. Thank you so much for the 1 month. Make sure Luna, make sure you've checked the goal out. You're a member. Remember, all members, you can see Callum Hudson-Odoi's beautiful finish. Exclamation mark goal. Thank you again, Luna. But we need to defend this free kick. Last 2 challenges on Forest players. Ref would again and free kick the other way. 100% double 100%. Free kick with Scott Hall and Flash Gordon over it right now. Hennessy, walk away again. That's a poor... Oh, crap! Oh, my God, it wasn't a poor free kick. It was completely unmarked at the back post. What are Forest doing? Ball's back in. Mylene Cyrus shoots and scores. It's been coming, man. It's been coming. You can't just low block from the 5th minute and hold out for 85 minutes. Mylene Cyrus scores. Woeful defending on that free kick, man. Woeful. Woeful. Bruno's completely unmarked on the back post. He's onside. He heads it back into the danger zone. Isak probably is onside. Willock picks it up, lays it off. Gordon crosses it in. Mylene is completely unmarked. He shoots a piddler through 3 players. And you got to say, Sel should be doing better than that. Maybe he's unsighted, but it's not in the corner of the goal. The goal's up if you want to see it. Exclamation mark goal if you remember. It went through 3 sets of legs, man. 2 legs it went through. The goal's up. Pathetic defending. Pathetic. Oh, and now Forest suddenly gonna start having the ball. Dominguez to Murillo. Plays a nice pass into Gibbs White. Cuts in. Anderson whips the ball wide to the left. Poor. Oh, good tackle there by Anderson. It'll be a throw-in. No one closed Mylene Cyrus in the box, guys. No one. King Winston, thank you for going a member. Go check the goal out. Literally no one did. He's there on the penalty spot. There's 3 behind him. You'd have thought one of them be like, oh, crap, there's an unmarked Newcastle player there. Let's push on him and close the space down. No. Here come Forest down the left-hand side with Hudson-Odoi. Gets to the edge of the box, cuts in on his right. Just shoot, man. Just shoot. That's the best chance here. Instead, he cuts to his right. Now he shoots. But you know what? Pope took 3 steps to his left, knowing he was going to aim at that side. Ball's whipped down the line. Isak up against... He's flicked it behind. Newcastle are in here. Hall... Squared, bubbled. Oh my God, it's a calamity. It's a literal calamity, man. And it's freaking Murphy, man. It's bubbled over the keeper, deflected off one of the defenders. I think it was put in as an own goal. I don't even know how to describe that to you. I don't even know how to describe that to you. Ball's whipped down the wing. Isak back heels it. Hall picks it up. He shoots. It deflects off Murillo. I think Dominguez puts it in. I just need to check it from the other angle. No, it's Murphy's Law. I fucking said his name as well, man. I said his name the other. Why did I say anything good about him? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? This is on me, man. Murphy's Law, for God's sake, man. The goal's up if you want to see it. I do not recommend watching it. It's an absolute crap show of defending. It's a crap show, man. Not disallowed. There's nothing to disallow it for. Nothing to disallow it for. You putting Sells at fault for the second goal. I don't know. He dived early. The bubble took it over him. It's our midfield is so bad. Here come Forest. Oh, we've actually got the ball. Note the time down. Nico Williams here. Lays it off to Anderson. Plays it back to Milenkovic. How do you go from 1-0 up to 2-1 down before I've even passed wind? Ball into the channel. Newcastle probably in here. Dominguez just about gets it to Sells, and he just slices his clearance. Sells is having a stinker, man. And again, something Simon Jones called out. Sells have stinkers against Newcastle's, man. Against Newcastle. Thrown to be taken by Scott Hall. Looks around again. Looks around again, gives it to Isak. Gordon into the channel. Isak now in behind, up against Dominguez to the byline. Dominguez gets half a tackle in. Edge of the box, whipped in. It's blocked by Einar's hand. The ref says no pen. They're claiming for a pen here. I think this is marginal. He's got his back to it. I don't know, man. I don't know on this one. They're going to give it. They're going to give it, man. It hits him here as he's turning round. I think you could argue it's a natural position. He hasn't made his profile any bigger. It's almost caught him at the bottom of the elbow. Cass becomes a member. When Forest are messing up, here comes Cass. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. This is over, man. He's gone to check the monitor, which means he's good for that. They just freeze frame it in the worst possible spot. Josh with the 15. Thank you so much. He's going to give it. I mean, he's looking at it long and hard, man. Ian, thank you for subscribing. He's got his back to it, ref. There's a long chat going on. If it's taken this long, then move on. He hasn't made his profile bigger. This ref we already know is on the books. And of course, he's given it. Fuck, I hate football, man. I just hate football, man. How can it take them 6 minutes to come to that decision? Like, if his hands were out here, fine. He's done this. He's done this. And Sells, I can't remember Sells saving a penalty against the Premier League team, and he saved one against Exeter. It's a penalty to Newcastle. Forest have absolutely capitulated, as expected, man. As expected. Remember, we were 1-0 up, but yeah, we thought we'd go Cooper ball and try and play out 85 minutes. It'll be Isak to take it. You know what? It's a stupid new summer ball, isn't it? We'll do the Arsenal excuse here. Isak has scored 3 out of his last 5. Joker with the 199. Thank you so much, buddy. We're playing downhill, Ali, as per he says. £1.99 Joker. We're playing G downhill, Ali, as per. Thank you, Joker. Josh with the 199. Much love to you, Josh. Here comes Isak with the penalty. Squares himself up. Oh, Self, you're a donkey, man. He goes down the middle. Self tries to get a hand to it, and he freaking puts it in, and Self and the ball end up in the net. And then he gets a high five from Milenkovic, like it means something. Like it means something. It looks like he went down the middle. Sells was off his line anyway, so he'd encroached. He got a hand to it. He got a hand to it, and then ends up in the net. Ends up in the net. 3-1 to Newcastle, man. 3-1 to Newcastle. Josh with the 199 says Houston ball flashbacks, bro. You're not far wrong, man. It's more Cooper ball, if I'm being honest with you. Thank you for the 199. The penalty's up if you want to see it. Exclamation mark goal. Blaze A with the $5. No way you're falling off already, Wolfie. I thought that's for next season. Generational cooking coming. Better make sure you make UCL. All that chat all season. I don't even know who you support, but we're probably ahead of you. Thank you for the $5. Jonathan becomes a new member. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Should we just talk about something that isn't football? Because this game is done. This game is done. Tactics are embarrassing. They really are. They really are. You really think you can go to St. James's Park, score a goal, then defend for 85? They're through again. Isak shoots. It's 4. It's fucking 4, man. It's actually 4. Another deflection. It's 4. I can't be bothered, man. I got better things to be doing my time than watching this low block crap coming in right now. Seriously, it's an absolute joke, man. It's an absolute joke. He shoots, Sells goes down, man. I've seen hookers go down not as fast as Sells. The ball bubbles over his head. 4-1 to Newcastle. Here come Charity FC sorting them out. It's just an absolute joke. It's just pathetic now. It's pathetic. Ball played into the channel. He just completely goes by. It's Chris Wood, I think, chasing him. Isak's on side. Murillo with another assist off his boot. Loops over Sells. 4-1. Why was Chris Wood at right back? Why was Chris Wood at right back? Where's Einar? Nuno needs to make some goddamn changes. Nuno, make some changes. You are allowed to make subs in the first half. The goal is up. If you want to see it, it's I don't just tell me which one was the most calamitous out of the four. Snells punts the ball long. This is Forest. When we lose properly, man. We lose properly. No tight 1-0, 2-1 game. No. We just pull them white shorts down, get the Vaseline out, and say, who's next? Who's next? Ball into the channel. Isak's going to pick that up. No, Einar actually did something for once. Here comes Dominguez. He's been absolute fraud. I don't know what's happened. Scott Hall's gone down. Looks like someone's hit him with the razor's edge. Curtis with the $2 says, never want to hear praise for Einar. Embarrassing, he says. Thank you for the $2, Curtis. I actually think my under 14s wouldn't have conceded 4. Why are we losing? It's so annoying, but we're still third in the table. We're losing because we took a goal and then we're like, let's defend for 85 minutes. Jorginho with the £2. He says, despite the scoreline, mate, what a season. Champions League for you. Yeah, right, with the way we're playing, man. Thank you so much for the donation. And Andy says, with the 10 months, all I can say, really, WTF. There's nothing to say. Oh, by the way, let's not forget, this is a weakened Newcastle midfield. No Tonali, no Joe Linton. But we can't hold anything. Blaze with the $2 says, at least now I think you're going to beat Arsenal. Nice. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was confident. I wasn't confident about this one, but who knows? Oh, look, Gibbs White. I forgot he's on the pitch. And then Hudson-Odoi with the lovely skill to fall over the ball and put it out of play for a throw-in. Danny Murphy, man, cleaning the ball. In that space where he's cleaned the ball, he's probably had the ball longer than Forest have had this half. Launches a throw-in down the line. Headed by Nico Williams. Mylene Cyrus to Isak, headed forward. He loses the ball, but no, he doesn't. Willock just walking through there, and then Murillo has to clear it sideways. We're playing like a relegation team. This is a joke. It's a literal joke. Ball thrown down the line. Blocked, and it'll be a corner to Newcastle. They haven't scored a corner goal yet. That's the last one they need to check off the Forest bingo list. Bit harsh on relegation teams, says Si. You know what, Si? You're right. You are right. Wolves play better football than us. Wolves. Yeah, they're fourth bottom and we're third top. Igal, you couldn't score in a goddamn brothel with your attack, Miguel. Don't you start. Don't you start. Corner taken, whipped in. Sells punches it because he's too stupid to catch it. Here comes Gibbs White with a terrible touch and loses the ball. And then Anderson tries to stop it from going throw-in. Can't. It's a Newcastle throw-in. Alan, he won't learn. When are you going to learn? You can't win the football without the damn ball. Here comes Dominguez. Spins. Probably going to lose the ball. Gives it to Einar. Einar, that is shocking. And just by luck, it comes to Murillo. Murillo cuts a long ball forward to Elanga. And the pass is terrible. And it's gone out for a throw-in. This is so bad. Bill with the $10 says, we believed our own press, Wolfie. Einar needs to stop this comedy routine. Yeah, he'll be on Snapchat after. He'll be on Snapchat after. With his Ribinas. With his Ribinas, man. Because let's get those clicks up. We get more clicks than we do possession. It's a goal kick to Forest. Yo, Carl, go get some sleep, man. Yeah, go get some sleep. You're not missing anything. You'll just be missing some more Newcastle goals. Shambolic, man. Shambolic. Forrest, thank you for subscribing. I can't even bother to commentate on this, man. Why should I waste my energy commenting on this crap? It's shambolic. Here come Newcastle again. I'm going to be stupid enough to still commentate on this. Give me 1 second, guys. Newcastle have the ball. I probably said that about 600 times already this first half. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Please do subscribe if you're new here. I just can't with this shit team. I really can't. Blaze with the $2 says Hudson-Odoi was like, I've got my highlight goal now, chill. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, look, there's a Brentford fan. A Brentford fan. Forest should be in League One. Where would that put you in your car park stadium made of Lego? This is Bournemouth all over. No, this is worse, man, because we took the lead. We took the lead. And then we just freaking bozoed it and thought, let's go Cooper Ball. Let's go Cooper Ball and defend for 85 minutes. Every time we get the ball, let's just punt it forward because you know what? Maybe if the wind catches it right, it will go into the back of the net. It will go into the back of the net. There is no game plan. I've seen matches of Sabutio with better tactics than what Nuno's done today. I've seen better passing on the Sabutio pitch. Here come Newcastle again on the ball. Has Alanga touched the ball? Is Alanga playing? Is Alanga playing? We are not. We don't even look like we're in the same league as Newcastle. Here come Newcastle again. They could pass the ball blind and Forest still wouldn't pick the ball up. Alanga had a touch there. Alanga had a touch, but he lost it. It's gone to Mylene Cyrus. Now out wide. Now Newcastle are just piss-taking here. Isak clips the ball to the back post. Don't worry, Hudson-Odoi is there to take it. And then you know what he does? He hoops it down the pitch to absolutely no one. Because the IQ level there, let me hoof the ball down the pitch. It's not going to come straight back. No, let me just hoof it and hope the wind pushes it into the net. Surely Newcastle are going to score here. Gordon, passes, shots. Murphy should have scored. It comes back, another shot. They're claiming for another handball now on Milenkovic. That one's not a penalty. Forest have got the ball. Just count. Let's see how long we keep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my God, we're in double figures. 12, 13. Lost it. There'll be a corner to Forest. There'll be a corner to Forest. All right, let me catch up before this corner's taken. Let's catch up on these super chats. Thierry Henry, purple patch is over. We'll finish what NUFC started. All right, bro. I mean, you lost to West Ham. Even we didn't do that. But thank you for the 40. Appreciate it. Ball corners whipped in. Chris Wood heads the air. And then, Forest are trying to claim for a handball here. Isak's down. That's the first time they've got near Isak. Forest had jet lag coming up to Newcastle. Man, he took one clean in the old family jewels there. Boom! I've never seen Morgan Gibbs-White hit a ball so accurately in my life there. That's the most accurate shot he's done in his career. Ball's whipped in, deep, headed away by Hall. Milenkovic, who fouls someone, and it's a free kick to them. Warhammer with the 199 says, why is your team so inconsistent? Because, mate, we just hoof the ball forward. That's why. Sometimes it may land to a Forest player. Most of the time, it doesn't. Absolute pathetic performance. Thank you for the 199. I just hate football, man. Frustrating first half, says commentator. That's an understatement. Honestly, I'm so glad I haven't got the commentary on, man. I can't listen to freaking what are they called? Mainstream media commentaries, man. I mean, honestly. Wolfie, guess we're not winning the league. Winning the league, man, with this. Here come Newcastle, whipping the ball at will. Murillo will he just gets there, goes to Sells. I wonder if Sells is going to kick this long. Yes, he does. He kicks it long, straight to a Newcastle player. Hey! When I said to you lot, when I gave this transfer window, hold on, here come Forest. Wait, Morgan Gibbs-White, he's going to shoot. Oh, he shot on target, straight at Pope. Straight at Pope. Didn't aim for a corner, no. He thought, let me aim for that green dude with the number 22 on his shorts. I'm going to hit it straight at him. Boom. Here come Newcastle. Mylene Cyrus spins, plays it down the line to Bruno. Nico Williams blocks it. Oh, wait, Forest might get the ball. No, because Dominguez and Alanga are saying, after you, to me. They think they're the Chuckle Brothers, man. They're playing like the damn Chuckle Brothers. Einar up against Isak, going the wrong way. Oh, my God, a blind pass finds Alanga. Here comes Alanga. First time I've seen him on the ball. Into the Newcastle half. Plays a fantastic pass straight to Pope. Man, he couldn't have passed that to Pope more accurately if he tried. It was so good that Pope didn't even have to break stride. It just went straight into his hands. No problems. Lovely football there from Forest. Elanga with the assist to Pope. Fantastic. Here come Newcastle now. Isak into the box. Couple of step overs. Einar pauses for a photo or something there. And then Milenkovic clears it straight to Elanga. But Willock picks the ball up, drives to the corner, to the byline, cuts it back to Isak. Just shoot. It's another corner. They might as well make it 5, man. They might as well make it 5. And this ref's taking the mick, by the way. 7 minutes of additional time. 7 minutes. Swear to God, blood pressure right now, man. Jacqueline, thank you for subscribing. Here comes the corner, which I'll probably score from. Flash Gordon picks up a scarf. That scarf's probably the closest thing that's got to him on that pitch. Ball's whipped in deep. Sells. Pushes it down. And Forest get a free kick. Does that count as a goal? Terrible. This isn't a Nuno issue. He picked a good side. They're playing terribly. All between this. No, this is a Nuno issue. This is Nuno ball. Get the first goal and then hold on to the seam of your pants. Nico Williams on the ball now. Gordon tackles him. It'll be a throw into Forest. Rich, man, we're gonna mess something up. This is Forest, man. This is Forest. We don't deserve anything. You deserve what you get at the end of the season. Anything before that means nothing. 38 games. You need to hold 7 so your cooking be generational. I'm still waiting for this generational cooking. Or a cooking. Or a cooking. Grand Slaggers with the $10. Thank you so much. He says, I'm calling this version of us Zombie Forest. We are the Walking Dead, but then come alive and end up getting our head smashed in any way. We won't get Europe in any form if this continues. I can agree with you more. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it, mate. And I agree with every word. Grumpy Old Reds is truly back now. Oh, and it's on tonight, by the way. 8 p.m. tonight. Tonight. So heads are going to be hot. Cunning, thank you for the 15 months. Oh, you know what? It's half time. It's half time. I was confused there because the Newcastle players didn't have the ball. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. But I can confirm it's half time. And you know what? If I'm Nuno, I'm putting them all in the bus and sending them back. And then if I'm Nuno, I'm writing out a check to the away fans and saying, here's your refund. You're going to be more interesting than the game. Probably. Sophie saying, Wolfie, what happened? Sophie, I said this. I've said all week, Forest are losing this match. I can see it. And I saw it, and I'm right. Really wanted Woody to reach his 20 goals today. Serious letdown. I mean, like, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Rest of the season, we have our alliance, Wolfie. No, bro, we've gone and helped the alliance right now. You know what? Freaking Nuno's decided, yeah, we've got to push Newcastle back into this top 4 race. Forget doing the alliance outside of our actual game. No, Nuno's like, today we help Newcastle. Thank you for the 25. Do appreciate it. So what are you lot saying, man? Do we just pack it up? Wow, we got our first Nuno out here. Is 1865 on his own? I'll tell you what, this first half performance is a sackable offense. It's a sackable offense. There's Mark. I was asking after you earlier, bro. I hope you're all right. He says, can't stay, but what load of shit. Much love, bro. Thank you for the 30, bro. And yeah, don't stay. In fact, I recommend you all just go away and find a loved one. Find joy elsewhere, because you're not going to find it here. I'm going to be moaning for the next 45 minutes. I've got nothing pleasant to say about this shit team because I hate every single one of them right now. I can't stand the sight of them. Einar, my favorite player, I can't stand the sight of him right now. What an absolute stinker he's had. Dominguez, go take another picture on the bench, man. Go take another picture and put it on Instagram. I dare you. I dare you. Earn your place on the pitch. What did you expect, to be honest? Says terrible against Newcastle. And Simon said that, by the way. Every time, because he used to play for them. I know I've been terrible. Newcastle on that list of team that always flip and beat us. I said they were a bogey team. I said, and everyone's like, oh, but Chris Wood scored a hat-trick. Chris Wood scored a hat-trick. We'll beat Newcastle. No, we won't. Grand, thank you for becoming a new member. You can check the goals. By the way, you members are in for a treat because you got 5 goals to check out. 5 goals to check out in one half. All there for you, exclamation mark goal. From the gift that keeps on giving, Forest. Oscar says, players forgot how to kick a ball. No, they haven't, Oscar. They can kick a ball. What they don't know how to do is pass a ball. I am so sick of watching my team hoofball for 90 minutes in a game. And let's just remember the Callum Hudson-Odoi goal came from, one, a beautiful finish, but secondly, from a poor throw-in from Newcastle. It's not like Forest sat there and made some nice passing build-up or anything like that. No, mistake from Newcastle, good finish from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Moments FC. Moments FC. It's not even FC. You can't say football club, man, because that would mean and imply that they're playing like a team. No, it was Moments player. Moments player. That's what it was. It's a joke, man. I hate them all right now. I literally hate them all right now. Why are you not talking about Leicester? Who cares about Leicester? Guys, do me a favor before my blood pressure pops. You're going to see my temple just go bang. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. We got 1,200 of you in the house. How are we doing on those likes? Mods, what are we saying on the likes, man? What are we saying on the likes? They're as embarrassing as the... We're on 485 likes, right? I need at least 15 more of you hit that like button. Get it over 500. Get it over 500. I'm going off camera until we're over 500. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm off camera. I can't. Chris, love you, bro. Appreciate it. But I told you we were losing. I told you we were losing. I know my team. I know my crappy team. All right, we're over 500 likes. I can take my hissy fit off. My man Jay with the £2 says we'll be out of the top 6 come end of our Man City game. I don't care, Jay. I really don't care. I'm like, I want to smash my computer right now. That would make me feel better. I want to smash my computer. That's what I want to do. Yeah, look, Jolly Ollie, thank you, Jay, for the £2. We're still third, bro. Okay, this is Chelsea mentality. We're still third, okay? Because when Chelsea lost the other day, they were 4th, and they were still saying, we're still 4th. We're going to get 4th. They're now 6th or 7th, man. In fact, no, the only good thing about today, if I'm not mistaken, is we've screwed Chelsea. Chelsea are now 7th. 7th. Thanks to Forest, right? That's the mentality there. 7th. Because of Forest. That's the one positive I've got for you guys from today, is we've pushed Chelsea down. Doubts growing about Nuno. Are there actually people Nuno out, Nuno in? I know, Jolly Ollie, man. I know I can shout at you because you can take it. Oh, Pete, are you for real? Man, are you that confident that you're calling for a celebration call at halftime?
Nah, bro, talk to me, man. I'm
losing my head here, man. I hate my team.
Come on now.
I hate my team. I hate them.
We have to gift you a goal as well.
Exactly. I told you we would lose this because we're so crap, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I expected a reaction. I didn't expect.
You didn't need a reaction because we just said, "Here you go, have the ball." Your message before the start of the match saying, "Oh man, you're gonna dominate the midfield." I'm like, bro, what the hell Forest match have you watched where we can dominate them? You could have played with no midfielders and you would have still had the ball.
Have you seen Willock? Yeah, he has been on smoke today. Absolutely.
Mate, you can't even claim players are on smoke, right? Because there's only 11 players on that pitch. In fact, you're playing with 14 players because bloody Einar and Sells thinks he's still in the Newcastle team.
I thought we should have had a second pen, you know. I thought that Milenkovic one, if you don't get a hand on it, that's going in.
Why are you being so greedy? It's 4-1 at half time, man. And you still want more.
I need a hat trick, bro. I need a Isak hat trick. I need him going on to 20 for the season. So if you want to give us another penalty,
oh, don't worry, there's still 45 minutes to go, and Nuno will make one change and then wait for you to score your next goal in like the 60th minute, and then he'll make his next change after that as a reaction, as if it's going to change anything.
I need it. I'm just saying, I need that.
You'll get it. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I'll put in a quick message to Nuno and just remind him.
Look, I'll let you go. We'll reconvene at the end of the game.
Wait, Isak scored 2?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, bro. That's how much my head is gone, man.
That's what I say, bro.
Wait, which one was his second one?
The one where he, Willock. I think Willock made the drive through, and he's played in Isak, and Isak's he shot it across goal with his left foot, and I think he's got a deflection off Murillo and looped over.
I've already blanked out. You see, one of the great things about supporting Forest for as long as I have, you can blank stuff out of your memory like it never happened. I've already forgotten the goals.
Look, bro, we'll reconvene at the end of the game.
Yeah.
We'll discuss.
All right, bye.
All right, later.
Man, ain't no opposition fan ever called me at half time already, like with the win, man. I mean, seriously. I love Pete, but I hate him right now. Chris with the $4.99. This afternoon, mate. Looking forward to tabletop talk. Don't worry, only 45 minutes to go. Tell Pete I said hi. Pete, Chris says, why am I delivering messages? You have his number. Say hi to him yourself, Chris. Say hi to him yourself. I ain't your runner, man. Just because my team is your team's runner, I ain't your runner. Thank you for the $4.99, bro. Love you. Joe Linton with the 2 months says, nice half year, Wolfie. I've been keeping this. I said, I hate football. I hate my team. Can't we just throw a white towel on the pitch? And the hat. If we threw a white towel on the pitch, that would make the highlight reel for Forest. That would literally make the highlight reel for Forest. Because, and anyway, where are you going to find a white towel with this team? Because all our towels are brown right now because we are absolutely shit. So tell me where you're going to find a white towel from. Answer me that simple question. Leicester fan TV's in here. I love Newcastle making Forest to be humble. Bro, you need to humble the championship next year. They're not waiting for you to bend you over, man. And you're here getting excited about Forest being in third. I mean, come on. Like, seriously. You do realize that Leicester will be the match that secures Forest European football. How's that for humbling? Fucking Leicester fans think they can come in here. We could be 12-0 down, right? And you would swap places with us like that. Like that. How's Turtleneck doing for you boys? How is Turtleneck doing for you boys? Like, seriously, How is that Man U reject doing for you guys? Last time I checked, you hadn't scored a goal in 6 matches at home, but you have the audacity and the nerve to come on here and talk about Newcastle. You couldn't even lace Newcastle's boots. Tamura, thank you for subscribing. Simon Kelly, thank you for subscribing. And the thing is, Leicester Fan TV are trying to make themselves relevant with us when no one cares about them. Not even their own fans care about them because ain't no one watching them. Shout out to Blue Tinted Glasses. Dan Potts was making bank with your clips. Hope you keep the trolling, even if your team is trashed today. Shout out to Dan Potts, top bloke. Yeah, I am telling you now, right? Gore is, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. All right, players are coming back out. Fucking, do we really have to watch this second half? Oh, let's not forget Mullov Kintyre. They don't deserve the song, Wolfie. You lot do. Sav is in the chat. Wolfie's ignoring. Bro, I can't keep up with this chat, man. I got fan bases from freaking MLS teams in here trying to come at me. You're literally in the championship for 20 years. You're literally going to the championship. You're literally going to the championship. No one cares about Leicester. Don't you get that? When Leicester won the league, I celebrated it because Spurs didn't win it. And my brother cried. Like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Wait, breaking news. Forest have the ball because we kicked off. It's gone to Sells, and he's kicked it long. Are we going to go? And we've lost the ball straight away. Now it's come back to Nico Williams. Wait. I'm just looking at the players. Nuno hasn't changed a single player. It's the same team. It's the same team. Nuno has sent out the same 11 back out on the pitch. Back out on the pitch. I would rather he sent no one back out on the pitch than the same 11. Wolfie, you're making this game more depressing than the players are. Bro, they're depressing me, man. They're depressing me. What do you want me to say? If only Forest had Kane, I wouldn't take Kane for free. That fraud who's won nothing. Anyway, Forest have the ball. Let's enjoy this moment. Elliot Anderson on the ball. He whips along. Oh, nice pass to Gibbs White. Let's see what he does. He makes a normal pass to Hudson-Odoi, who switched to the right-hand side. He's lost the ball. And then Gibbs White can't win it back, and the ref gives him another free kick. That's the best action we've seen from the Forest. Like, all game. That's filled me with inspiration and joy. I mean, Nuno's idea of a change up here, I think Nuno thinks he's playing FIFA. Oh, it's not quite working. Let me just switch the wingers around. You know, D-pad settings. Let's switch the wingers around. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right. Ball's punted forward. Flash Gordon can pick it up with no player around him within 20 yards. And now here comes Mylene Cyrus. You're going to get cooked so bad. Who has cooked me at all this season? Like, I can't wait for it to happen. I can't wait for it to happen. I want to see the man with the big kahunas who can step up and cook me. I will applaud that person. I will applaud that person. Here come Newcastle. Ball whipped in, headed behind for a corner to Newcastle. I don't even want to watch, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just don't want to watch. I just can't be bothered. You know what? Newcastle may as well go and get another goal. And if we're gonna lose, let's lose properly. Let's lose properly. Here comes the corner. Whipped in. Shah, post, corner. Sells there, rooted to the spot. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Anderson just left him, let him go. After he had a feel of his man boobs, he just was like, all right, you go. They're not big enough for me. And then he's just had a free header onto the post. And Einar basically can't defend against the post because he just puts it straight out. Come on, Newcastle, make it 5. Make it 5. Make it 5. Just do it. Gordon with the corner, whips it in. Headed into the box by Nico Williams. And they've still got the ball in the box. Murillo, oh, he made a pass. It reached Gibbs White. And then Langer loses the ball. Here come Newcastle again. Flash Gordon on the left-hand side, up against Einar. It does him. Crosses it in. Blocked by Einar, but straight back to Flash Gordon. Picks the ball up. Little step over. Lays it back to Scott Hall. To Gordon. Newcastle in the box with Bruno. Just shoot, mate. Just shoot. Anderson fouled. Wow, Forest won a free kick. Would I bring Amarim in? No. No. He can keep his Moncler jackets to himself. Thank you very much. What a pass there by Forest. What a pass by Murillo. I mean, the accuracy to find the throw-in from there. The way he just kicked it straight out of play was just a thing of beauty. It's beautiful. It's good to see that Nuno's been coaching them on how to pass a football, because I don't think anyone could kick a ball out that way like he just did. Oh, it's a throw-in now to Forest. Let's get excited. We're in the Newcastle half. We are actually legitly in the Newcastle. No, we're not. We're back in our own half. We're back in our own half. We'll play that to the right-hand side. Hudson-Odoi passes it to Dominguez, who tries to emulate what Murillo did, and he passes it straight out of play as well. But it's a free kick to Forest somehow. I have no idea how, by the way. Anderson plays it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. He cuts inside. Plays a pass to Anderson. Einar now on the ball. Anderson lays it off to Milenkovic, to Gibbs White. Plays a crap pass forward, and it comes straight now to Pillock. And then he's fouled by Anderson, and he'll pick up a booking. Are we winning on the booking count? Can someone tell me, have we got more bookings than Newcastle? Like, can I puff my chest out with that? Don't think Newcastle bothered to score more. No, Newcastle, the smart play here would be to make some subs and rest their players for the final. If I was Newcastle, that's what I'd be doing. Why would you need to risk an injury against this shit team? Why would you need to risk an injury? Look at that. They've even gifted us a throw-in now. Throw-in's taken quickly to Anderson. Forest is showing some urgency here. Some urgency. Anderson has the ball. He plays it to Dominguez, who's been utter shite. Murillo plays it out wide. to Nico Williams. Murillo, again. He was able to make that pass because it was all of 2 foot. Plays it to Anderson. Anderson can't make a pass. He still thinks he's playing for Newcastle. And now Newcastle can break. Forest win the ball back, though. Here comes Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. Cuts inside the pitch. Plays the ball out wide to Nico Williams. Edge of the box. Is he going to cross it? He gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Edge of the box. He hooks on wide to Ola Aina. Newcastle are just saying, here, you have the ball. We know your shit. You can't do anything with it. Ball whipped in by Gibbs White. Oh my God. Elanga just missed an open goal, ladies and gents. Elanga just missed an open goal. And I'm glad he's missed it. I'm glad he's missed it. The ball was whipped in from Gibbs White, headed back across goal, and Elanga does his best impression of Taiwo by shinning it over the bar from 6 yards. No, not even 6 yards, 4 yards. 4 yards. He's just shinned that straight over beautifully. The technique there. He ends up in the goal, but the football doesn't. Like, why was he going with his foot? He could have chested it in the goal. He could have headed it in the goal. No, he was like, shout out to Taiwo. I'm going to do my best impression of him. Here come Forest. Ball clipped forward to Gibbs White. Back heels it into the Newcastle player. He blocks it, but he picked up from a Newcastle player. Charlie, bro, you can't. You lost to Villa, man. You lost to Villa, Charlie. Gibbs White goes down. Sorry, Dominguez goes down. I actually thought Dominguez fouled him, but whatever. But obviously, Newcastle just pick up a yellow, so now I can't even say we got more yellow cards than them. Honestly, that Elanga miss, I'm not even upset by it. I'm not even upset by it. It needs about, I would say, level 1 of football IQ to have just chested it in the net. Oh my God, one more. No, we're still winning in the yellow card count. We're still winning. It's 2-1 to Forest in the yellow card count. It's all good. It's all good. They have half the deficit, though. Forest can't even decide who's going to take this free kick. Played out to the right-hand side, and Elanga, he runs to the byline. He crosses it in, and it's hooked away by Hall. Throw in taken quickly. Aina, 2. By the way, the only reason Forest have the ball, right? I don't want to hear any happy clappers saying, oh, we're looking better in the second half. Newcastle have a 3-goal lead. They have a 3-goal lead, right? So don't give me this happy clapper crap about, oh, we suddenly look better in the second half. No, we don't. No, we don't. We're winning in the tackles department. Well, obviously we'd be winning in that tackles department because they would have had the ball to, you know, for us to need to tackle it. Joker with the 199 says, Murillo should stop trying to pass a ball. You know what? I'd have taken Murillo off at halftime. I'd have taken him off after 10 minutes. I'd have taken them all off. Thank you for the 199, bro. Oh my God. Newcastle made a bad pass. Don't worry though. They've given it to Nico Williams. He's given it to Elanga. At some point shortly, we should lose this ball. And there it is. The ball is lost. No, it's not. We've still got the ball. It's clipped into the box, headed away by Shah. And cleared for a Forest throw-in. Ball goes to Gibbs White. Plays it into Elanga. Elanga to Gibbs White, edge of the box. He slide shoots terribly, and it goes to Pope. And Newcastle must be trembling in their boots right now because of all this possession that Forest have had. Why can't we score a goal, says Josh? Because you need competent players who can shoot, and you need to have the ball. And you need a midfield that knows how to midfield. Here come Newcastle. You see, this is smart by Eddie Howe. He's saying, you know what? Second half's a training session. Let's give him the ball a little bit and just practice defending against shitters. And let's see what happens. Hall to Burn. Exactly, Phil. Exactly. Does Liverpool versus Man City matter anymore? Nah, because we're probably going to get relegated. Murillo on the ball. Let's see if he can make a pass here. Technically, yes, but technically, no. Nuno match interview going to be so boring as usual, saying nothing, but we have to work hard. I'm bored of him, says James. I can't stand his pressers. It's all the same. Focus on the next match. Find solutions. We'll find solutions. What the fuck solution have you found today? You found a solution on how to make us look even worse. That's what you've done. That's what you've done. You've beefed up with Danilo over God knows what. Probably because Danilo's crap as well. Throw in taken. Given to Gibbs White. I swear to God, if Nuno comes out in that presser and he says that we looked better in the second half, I'm just gonna blow my top. I really am. I really am. Ball whipped in. Cleared away by Newcastle. And then cleared down the line. Murillo picks it up. Back heels it to Gibbs White. Murillo to Dominguez. What a through ball by Dominguez. I thought Murillo's pass out for a throw-in was exceptional. But this through ball from Dominguez, the weight of it, you guys don't understand the weight of it to get to the byline, where there are no players, by the way, where there are no players. Like, they're padding to the Newcastle fans who are yawning, man. They are so bored. I don't blame them, man. Honestly, get rid of Dominguez, man. Get rid of them all. Here comes Hudson-Odoi, down the wing. Lays it off to Anderson. Dominguez now. Let's see if he can do another magical through ball to the byline. Passes it to Elanga, back to Dominguez. Out wide to Nico Williams. Ball's whipped in. Straight at Pope. We're now over 60 minutes in, and Forest is still with the same starting 11 that started. Oh, free kick to Forest. Even the ref who's on the take is feeling sorry for us. Even the ref. What are you lot talking about in the chat? Who's Callum? Ball's played out wide. Forest have possession. Let's get rid of all the players and manager that got us to third. You do realize, Silverwave, that just because you are third, it doesn't mean you finish third. They don't take a snapshot and then average out your position, man. Oh, so what else is... Guys, seeing that everyone is bored, what else is going on in life? Like, how are you guys' day jobs going? How's the families? How's your bowel movements? Because we're watching bowel movements on this fucking pitch from our shitty team. Oh, wait, there's a chance here for Forest. Anderson shoots, it's blocked. Comes back to Anderson. Pulls out to Nico Williams. Out to Hudson-Odoi. And it'll be a corner to Forest. Exciting times here. Exciting times. Can Forest score from this corner? Imagine with 30 minutes to go. Could we make a game of it? Here comes the corner from Elliot Anderson. He raises his left arm. Crosses it in. Near post, flick to the back. Wood hooks it in, and it's a goal. Milenkovic back heels it into the net. This is the first time I've not cared about a Forest goal or celebrated it. It's 2-1. It's 2-1, I wish. It's 4-2 to Newcastle. Milenkovic gets a pointless goal. That means nothing. It's, to be honest, shambolic defending from Newcastle. Woodinho with the assist. Backheeled into the net. Too little, too late. That was so monotone. Yeah, it was. Actually a good finish. He finishes better than Morgan Gibbs-White. That's what I've realized today. Milenkovic is a better finisher than Gibbs-White. The goal is up if you want to see it. It's a decent finish. A decent finish. Problem is, all that's going to happen now is just going to wake Newcastle up. They're going to be like, all right, we've played with our food long enough. Played with our food long enough. Oh, Woodinho. Hudson-Odoi. Good tackle by Byrne. It'll be a Forest corner here. I really hope you lot are just trolling in there. 4-5, says Mark. Come on. The GD is still important. It's not, because we got the worst GD in the top 6. Wait, are there Man City fans in here? Ball's whipped in. It's deep. It's cleared away. Comes to Nico Williams. Shea Malanga missed a sitter. It wouldn't have made a difference, James. Oh, shit. Ball whipped in. Anderson has it. You are here. Who did you support before 2008? Hudson-Odoi on the ball. Loses the ball. Milenkovic can't quite get it. Hooked away by Murphy. There's a handball there. There's a literal handball there, man. It'll be a free kick to Forest. Anytime you can make the timer bigger. We will have a new timer. It's in the creation lab. But the timer we're 65 minutes and 30 odd seconds. Elanga's about to take the free kick. Takes a deep breath like this is going to be a meaningful free kick. The goal is up for the members, by the way. Here comes the free kick. It's shit. It's headed away. It'll come to... No, Nico Williams tries to tackle Murillo and vice versa. Morgan Gibbs-White, forgot he was on. Cuts in on his right. Gets blocked and it goes out for a Forest throw-in. Forest take the throw. Laid off to Murillo. Ball's whipped in. Headed up by Wood, I think it was. On the edge of the box. Dominguez. Slices a pass out wide to Hudson-Odoi. That's surely a foul on Einar. Nothing given. And now Newcastle can counter. And now they can fully counter. This should be a chance for them. Actually, Forest win a free kick there. Decent work by Anderson. Gibbs-White shows a bit of passion there. Goes and gives them a slap round their head. It says, well done, mate. You've finally done something today. No, the second half is not better. Newcastle just don't care. They're 4-1 up. Well, they were 4-1 up. Why would they care? Man, you're depressing. Well, Cars, fuck off then. No one's forcing you here. Have I got a gun to your head? No, I haven't. So fuck off. It's not that hard. You don't have to watch. Just go fucking do one. Free kick to Forest. Murillo will take it. Halfway into the Newcastle half. Headed away by Byrne. Back into the box and goes to Pope. No chance created. There's a claim for a handball. Gibbs White is showing more passion talking to the ref than he has done with the ball. That is a handball by Miley. Nothing given though. Oh, Elanga, byline. No. Shots wide. Anderson claiming for a corner, nothing given. Need subs. Why is he always waiting for the 70th minute? Because he doesn't understand feel in football. He goes by the sports bras that the footballers now wear. That did deflect off Mylene. MTB, thank you for subscribing. There's some subs coming on. Tonali, it's Newcastle making the subs, by the way, not Forest. Tonali's on. Don't give up just yet. I've given up. I've given up. Murphy's off. Harvey Barnes coming on. Joe Pillett going off as well. Barnes normally scores against Forest. Did he score for... Did he? I can't remember. Did he score when he played Leicester? Guys, we've got 900 of you in here. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you are new here. Don't anyone say that Gibbs White should be in the England squad? Never, says Glenn. I've never said it. Don't forget, if you want to grab me a coffee, you can. Maybe cheer my mood up. We are 4 subscribers away from 23,700. So if you're sitting there unsubscribed, it's free to do. Hit that subscribe button. It's down there somewhere on your screen. Anyway, there's still 20 minutes of this shit show left. It'll be a free kick to Newcastle. Einar with a foul there. Guys, is Moreno on the bench? Is Alex Moreno on the bench? Oh, I'm so bored. I need a brandy. Oh my god, there's an actual Notts County fan. Like, so why hasn't he brought Einar off and switched Nico Williams to right back and put Alex Moreno on left back? We're over 600 likes, not bad. Let's get up to 700 now. Who should get a yellow card for asking for a booking? I'd book Nuno for not making subs. I'm more passionate about that right now. Anyway, I can't even bother to comms, guys. I'm sorry. It's a throw in to Newcastle on the halfway line. Nuno's basically on the pitch. Still no subs. You are better. I don't think anyone in this chat could name 2 Notts County players. Anyway, here come Newcastle with the throw-in. Laid off by Isak. Hall flicks it forward. Einar heads it back. Cristiano Wadinho gets a touch. Plays it back to Murillo. To Anderson. To Milenkovic. Back to Anderson. Einar now on the right-hand side. Cuts in onto his left. To Anderson. So many Newcastle shirts there. All played towards Hudson-Odoi. Terrible there from Milenkovic. And now Newcastle can break. Here comes Bruno. Plays the ball. Not a great one. And Murillo should pick it up. You know what? Like, I was stupid enough, guys, just to have a thought in my head. If Forest scored in the next 5 minutes, that would give us like 10, 15 minutes to really put the pressure on. Then I remembered it's Forest. We don't score. Murillo pumps a long ball forwards. Wood thinks about a shot, lays it off to Einar. Einar goes on to his left. What the actual hell is that, man? It just does a Dominguez impression there and plays it behind for a goal kick. Have we counted their players? They seem to have 11 more than us. Well, yeah, they've got Sells playing for them. They got Einar playing for them. Dominguez playing for them. So they got about 15. And then we got players that aren't playing, like Gibbs White, like Anderson. Einar heads it down. Hudson-Odoi flicks it forward. Einar chases it, blocks it, keeps it in. And it's just a mess. Hall comes away with the ball, lays it back off to Hall. He just walks through 4 Forest players, and then Dominguez has cleaned him out. I'm done with Dominguez. I'm actually done with Dominguez. I'll sell for Ryan Yates now over Dominguez. I will literally settle for Ryan Yates. That's the levels I'm stooping to. That's the levels I'm stooping to. I'm asking now for Ryan Yates over Dominguez. That's how low I've sunk. That's how low I've sunk. And you know what? Nuno's doing it. Ryan Yates and Sangare coming on. There's Ryan Yates putting his bra on. You know what? Did I really just ask for Ryan Yates? You know what? Just sub Dominguez off for no one. That's the better option. That's the better option. Anyway, here come the changes from Forest. It's taken him 75 minutes to make a sub. Can someone explain to me the logic? Just the logic on that, please. 75 minutes to make a sub. Yeah, and you know what, so you make a point. This isn't an attacking change. This is not an attacking change. You know what? I can't wait for Grumpy Old Reds tonight. I really can't. I really can't. Do you know all the shit I got last week because I said Nuno has no plan B? And now apparently this is his plan B. Dominguez is off. Leave him in Newcastle, as far as I'm concerned. And Anderson's come off. Why is Morgan Gibbs-White still on? Why is Morgan Gibbs-White still on? Why is Einar still on? Why is Sells still on? Bring Hennessy on. Just bring Hennessy on. And we're 2 goals behind, and you're doing like for like changes. How the hell is either Sangare or Ryan Yates going to impact this game in an offensive manner? How? How? Yeah, Biggs, last time I checked, we're still 3rd in the league, mate. So I don't know who you are or who you support, nor do I care. But make it make sense. Did Bruno spit at Yates? Could you blame him? He did, you know. Here comes Forest. Hudson-Odoi plays it back to Milenkovic. He goes to Sells. Why doesn't Nuno make attacking changes? Miski, because Nuno didn't want any more reinforcements in the January window. Channel 1, thank you for subscribing. Here come Forest. Hudson-Odoi, lazy, loses the ball. That's a penalty. No, it's not. It's the corner to Forest. Have a look at this replay. Any chance of a pen? He does not get the ball. He doesn't get the ball. That's a penalty. That is an actual penalty. It's not even being checked. And then a header from Forest, from Milenkovic again. He should have scored there. It was Murillo, man. How has he not hit the target from there? He's having his shirt pulled as well. Anyway, there's 11 minutes left of this crap show. Wait, there's a Brentford fan in the chat. Where are these fans? Brentford fans, my God. Brentford. Chelsea's car park, man. A bus stop in West London. Anyway, here come Newcastle. To Isak. 1-2. Loses the ball, but they'll pick it up. And now Morgan Gibbs-White tried to step over the ball. It hits his ball bag and he loses possession. Einar now clips the ball forward aimlessly to no one, and it's headed back to Pope. Oh, there is actually a Brentford fan. That's so cute, man. That's so cute. That's so cute. Forest has 1R, by the way. Major rivals in the league. Ourselves, because we can't even beat ourselves. I'm telling you now, man, Brentford probably have a smaller fan base than Brighton. There's Sangare with his obligatory foul. Come on, Newcastle cooking you so hard. You know what? I can't even tell you where Brentford are in the league table. Are you still in the Premier League? You got better fans than you. I don't know why you're using plural on the word fans, because you can't pluralize a singular. Sangare heads the ball away. Tonali heads it back. Ryan Yates heads it forwards. Headed back by Hull. Headed forward. My God, how many headers? Murillo now plays a terrible pass out wide. Oh my God, and the ref gives a foul there, man. That's not a foul. That's just shoulder to shoulder, man. I went out in town last year and there was a Brentford fan in full kit. Maybe it was a Brentford player. Had we just played them or something? Anyway, ball's whipped out to the left-hand side and Isak. He's offside. He kicks the ball away there. Should be booked. Milenkovic punts the ball long. And he goes straight to Pope. He bowls it out to Shah. Shah hooks the ball to Isak, to Gordon. In behind Einar. Einar cooks him on, Isak cooks him on pace. And then just has a little stroll. Lays it back. Bruno squares it to Miley. This should be a goal here. They're building up. Cuts inside. Blocked by Murillo. Cleared randomly by Gibbs-White. And Newcastle have the ball again. Oh, I'm so bored. Don't forget, we got player ratings after this crap, and then straight into Gore at 8 o'clock. Here come Newcastle. Ball laid off. Watch Forest either concede a goal soon or like score to make it 4-3 in like the 92nd minute, and then all the happy clappers will be out saying, well, we were crap in the first half, but at least we showed some desire in the second half and started putting it back. Player rating's easy, all fucking zeros, says Jess. Yeah. I don't think anyone gets a 1. Save you problem of ratings, all nil except Milenkovic. I'm not even sure he scores high. Gibbs White controls it like a donkey, but gets away with it. Makes a pass to Ryan Yates. Oh, here we go. Ryan Yates is actually moving forwards. Oh my God, Ryan Yates going to pick the ball up here on the byline. And he wins a throw-in. Ryan Yates winning a throw-in. Don't bother the player ratings. Now I need to vent off, man, because I'm not happy. G, thank you for subscribing. Einar's going to take this long throw in that Forest haven't scored a single goal from this season, yet we still persist with it. Here we go. Launched in. Punched away. Comes to Murillo. Murillo runs into Hudson-Odoi. Now he just dances through. Plays it out wide to Einar. Einar cuts onto his left foot. Clips the ball in. And Milenkovic, man, he could have scored that as well. It's behind for a goal kick, though. I tell you what, if we weren't so crap at shooting, we could have had about 4 goals ourselves. Not because we've done anything well, just because Newcastle are like, we're fine. We've got 4 goals. You're never scoring 4 in a game. So did Nuno get this wrong then? Yeah. Player ratings for Nuno and the entire team went up to 10, says Tom. Tom, you know what? That's got me excited to do the player ratings now. So, imagine it doesn't. That would be hilarious. All played forward. Hudson-Odoi surrounded by 3 and is fouled. I'm starting to predict losses now for every game, see if we can win them. I mean, I predicted a loss here and I was right. Did I think we'd be 4-1 down at halftime? No. By the way, Sells' attempted save at Isak's penalty is so embarrassing, man. And let's not forget, Isak hasn't scored for about 3 or 4 games, I think it is. But Charity FC, roll up. Roll up. And this is how piss take it's got. They brought Callum Wilson on. Callum Wilson. Anyway, it's a free kick to Forest. Murillo takes it. Chris Wood is about 400 yards offside. Hudson-Odoi whips it in. There's no one there. Just go straight out for a throw-in. It was actually a decent cross from Hudson-Odoi, but Forest don't know how to attack the penalty area. It's a very good cross. Nuno does a good job usually. Everything else I'm making at least a single sub before most of the game is over. I don't know, man. I'm not enjoying this at all. Yates. Oh my God. Sub Yates off, please. Sub Yates off. I've never seen a person head the ball onto his hand and give away a free kick like that in my life. What are we seeing here? What have I just witnessed? How the hell do you header a ball onto your own hand with no one around you and give away a free kick? Wow. That's impressive. You know what? Forget why. That's impressive. I don't think Messi could do that. I don't think Messi has the skill to header the ball onto his own hand the way Yates did. Anyway, Milenkovic hooks the ball clear. Then Murillo punts it clear to no one. Wood brings it down, lays it off to Nico Williams. And then Shah gets the ball. Murillo plays another aimless pass forward. Murillo's been utter shite, man. Be a throw into Forest. Ball laid off to Milenkovic, to Murillo. Plays it down the channel, actually finds a Forest player into Elanga, crossed in, headed down by Bruno and then hooked away. I'm not taking anything away from Yates. I'm saying I've never seen skill that good in my life. The corner to Forest here. And Forest have scored from the corner. And what did I say would happen? What did I say would happen? Either Newcastle would have scored to make it 5-2, or Forest will score a pointless one right at the end there and make it 4-3. And now all the happy clappers will be like, yay, what a performance. Yates is celebrating like Forest have just won the Champions League. Why? Get the ball and get it to the halfway line. The shot by Morgan Gibbs-White was terrible. It deflects back to Yates off Shah. And Yates puts it in from 4 yards. Even he can't miss that. The goal's up. Exclamation mark goal if you want to see it. There's only 3 minutes of injury time before any of you get excited. Would you take a draw, Wolfie? No, I'd rather take a loss, man. Of course I'd take a draw. Hooked away by Tonali. One back by Sangare. I forgot he was on the pitch. Out wide to Nico Williams. Morgan Gibbs-White on the overlap into the box. Yates with a terrible header. They're claiming for something. I don't know what Yates is claiming for. Is he giving a pen? It's a pen. Oh my God, it's a pen. Is he giving a pen? Has he given a pen? He has given a pen. Oh man, wait, us missing this would just be the icing on the cake. Us missing this would be the icing. Is it a pen? Wait, can someone clarify? Have we got a pen here? No, we haven't. It's not a pen. Okay. Oh, a little excitement there. I even sat up. I thought the ref had pointed to the spot. Oh well. Sorry if I excited you. The ref literally looked like he pointed to the spot. Ball punted forward. I mean, we're not. You'd think by now we'd throw the kitchen sink at this one. Oh my God, they're in here. They're in here. They're in here. It's Wilson. Murillo wins the ball. Einar now punts the ball long to no one. Goes out for a throw in, and that'll be that. I mean, if I'm Newcastle, I'm a little embarrassed here. You come up against a crap team, 4-1 up, and it's ended up 4-3. I'm sorry, I'm not having this 4-3 as masking over the crapness that was our performance. That's it. It's done. What a waste of 2 hours there. Waste of time. How's he only got 3? You know how he's only got 3 minutes? Because Nuno doesn't make subs. When he started playing in the 65th minute, Newcastle stopped playing in the 65th minute. I'd see it that way. I'd see it that way around. It's a complete and utter mess. 4 Forest players are trying to tackle each other, man. Oh, and now Callum Wilson's up against Murillo down the other end. He shoots, blocked by Murillo. Just blow the whistle, ref. I can't be asked. Thank you. It's done. Finishes Newcastle 4, Forest 3. What an absolute shambles of a game. What an absolute shambles of a game. Absolute joke. It wasn't a good effort at the end. Nick, if you think I'm being negative, you don't need to watch, okay? But I'm not gonna flower up what we saw there. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. It is actually pathetic. Anyway, we're gonna move to the player ratings. It should be up on your screen now. I don't understand why there's some people that think you have to be positive when you see crap. Like, someone explained to me that concept. Like, do you want me to lie about that performance? Is that what you want me to do? Because if that's what you want, I can do that. Or would you rather I told you the truth and how crap we played? And if anyone thinks we fought back well, as Simon saying, we didn't. Newcastle just didn't bother in the second half. They didn't bother. Anyway, we're going to kick it over to the player ratings. It will be on here. I'm not setting up a new stream, right? So get your player ratings in. I'll give you like 4 or so minutes to get that done. So go get it done, and we'll stay right here where you are. Right here where you are. You know what? In fact, I'm going to give you better memories, right? Let's take this back to Liverpool. Let's remember when we actually played like a team. So we'll go straight into the player ratings. I'll see you guys in a second. Right here, not on another link. He does Ward-Prowse there. He's chipped it in towards the far post. Diaz heads it up and Sells. Oh my God, Sells! Oh my God! Sells went to catch the ball, did that, slipped through, went between his legs behind him. It went behind him. He spun around, and just by spinning around, his arm stopped the ball without him noticing from crossing the line, and then he collected it. What the hell was that? Halftime, Liverpool 0, Forest 0. It's been a dogged performance. But I'll tell you what, there was periods in the middle of that first half where Liverpool looked like they were going to score, and credit to Forest. They've held out very strongly. Murillo has been outstanding. Forest holding strong here for now, forcing them out and back. Trent pushes forward. Chris Wood, of all people, there with the tackle, and then well done by Milenkovic. And now Forest, can they counter-attack here with Elanga? He takes on, take your pace and go outside. Plays a lovely ball across field. He finds Callum Hudson-Odoi up against Bradley, cuts inside, looks for the space to shoot. He scores! Callum Hudson-Odoi special from the edge of the box. Finesses it in. It's 1-0 to Forest on the counter-attack. It didn't even ripple the net. In it goes. It's 1-0. It's 1-0 at Anfield. What a counter-attack. I can't believe it went in. I cannot believe it went in. Callum Hudson-Odoi pulls off a Callum Hudson-Odoi special. A lovely ball across from Elanga. All started by Milenkovic winning that tackle. Morgan gives wide, flicked it wide to Elanga. Elanga then started to work his way inside, played a sweeping pass across pitch. Callum Hudson-Odoi cuts inside, gets towards the D, unleashes the cheat code. In it goes, 1-0 to Forest. Callum Hudson-Odoi, ladies and gents, we're fourth in the table. Just don't tell me things like that right now. Don't tell me things like that. Oh my God, I just took Callum Hudson-Odoi out of my freaking fantasy team. I lifted his jinx. Callum Hudson-Odoi out on the wing. Take him on. He's got Bradley since he's come on. Gone. He cuts inside. He's got Moreno backing him up. Dances, goes outside him. Drives into the box. Nothing given. Ball punted forward. That needs to be reviewed, man. He had to have tackled him from behind. He had to have tackled him from behind. That's a pen. That is 100% a pen. He gets nowhere near the ball. He's pulling it. That's a pen. I can't believe we're winning. I just can't. Ball flicked in towards the back post. Salah can't get it. Goal kick to Forest. Goal kick to Forest. Let's go. Sells to take the goal kick. Played it towards Jota. Nice flick on. Go on, Elanga. Straight at the keeper, man. Oh, that was the game right there. That was the game right there. Now Liverpool can counter-attack. There is 1 minute left on the clock, plus stoppage time. There'll be 5 minutes of injury time. Liverpool on the counter-attack here. They got plenty of space. Ball played into the box. Left. Go, 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 go. Goal kick, goal kick, goal kick. It's the goal kick, I think. Goal kick to Forest. Palace have equalised against Leicester. Ball punted forward. Slight block on it by someone. Ward-Prowse is having none of it. Punts it out rugby style for a throw-in. We are down to 30 seconds. We are seconds away from history here. It's been since 1969. What's that, like 46 odd years? Can Forest hold out? Everyone's deep. The ball's crossed in towards the far post. Headed away by Milenkovic. Liverpool look crestfallen. Forest on the verge of exploding here. Nuno, the calmest man in the stadium right now, telling the players to concentrate. Sells to take the kick. He punts it long. Blows the whistle. Forest win at Anfield. Not since 1969 have Forest won at Anfield. And Nuno puts together a victory that is unbelievable. The tactics were spot on. The players were spot on. The manager was spot on. And the goal was spot on. And Forest are now fourth. Yes, fourth in the league. So it finishes Newcastle United 4, Forest 3. Welcome to the player ratings and match reaction. All right, I think I was on mute on that bit, but whatever. Anyway, welcome to the player ratings. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'm not buying this fought back in the second half crap. I really am not, because that was shambolic from Forest. That first half, the game was over. If you guys want to think we fought back in the second half, you're free to think what you want. But any team that's 4-1 up at halftime is going to take their foot off the gas. So, you know, don't worry about it. But yeah, let's happy clap that Forest won the second half 2-0. Let's not talk about Forest took the lead against the run of play in 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, we were against the run of play from a mistake from Newcastle and a lovely finish from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Fine, no problems with that. But then what do? We think we're back 2 years ago to having Cooper, and let's just try and defend for 85 minutes because that was the plan. That was the plan. Every single time Forest got the ball after we scored, we punted it forward. Punt the ball. There's no sense and no idea of how to pass a ball from player A to player B. I am sorry. If Cooper did that performance in that first half, I'd be berating him. And guess what? I'll be berating Nuno. Those tactics were so bad, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It takes me back to those horrible feelings I had towards the end of Cooper's reign, where you look clueless on the pitch, you look clueless tactically, and you look clueless just in general on what you are doing. Such a bad performance. And I don't care about the second half. For the first time in years, I didn't celebrate Forest 2 goals in the second half. Why should I dare or bring myself to actually care about those goals? Why should I? And anyone who's calling this a good fight back, well, good fight backs mean you get something out the game. You end up with maybe a point away from home. A point at Newcastle I'd have taken. But you cannot take the lead against the run of play and then play how we did. It is not befitting of where you sit in the table. It is not befitting of a Premier League team. Wolves play better football than Forest. Wolves. Ipswich play better football than Forest. There's only 2-3 teams, I think, that stink the house out more than we do. Southampton, freaking Leicester, and Manchester United. Outside of that, tell me a team in the Premier League who plays worse than us, who plays less attractive football than Forest. And I'm sure there'll be people in the comments later saying, oh, but we're third in the league. As I keep reminding you, Chelsea were 4th in the league 2 weeks ago. They are now 7th. They are now 7th. Matt, I love you too, man. But that was not a fight back. That anyone who thinks Newcastle did not take their foot off the accelerator, go and rewatch it back. They're 4-1 up. Why the hell should they attempt it? By the way, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. You know the deal. I am sorry, but these tactics from Nuno are not good enough. Because when Forest decide to lose a match, they stink the house out. Bournemouth, Fulham last week, Newcastle this week. I don't care if people are saying you're going too much in the comments. I'm not. Watch that first half back. Watch the first half back. These tactics will not get you top 4, will not get you a title. You'll be lucky if they get you Europe. I'm so annoyed with that game. I'm so annoyed. And then if you want, okay, let's play your narrative of they did better in the second half. Let's play that narrative. Okay. Then I want you lot who are saying that to call out the misses. Murillo hits an absolute stupid header, should have scored from that. Elanga misses an open goal. Misses an actual open goal. The Liverpool fan base berated Núñez for missing a harder chance than Elanga had today. But it's okay, we fought back in the second half. We showed courage. No, we didn't. Newcastle were 4-1 up. They were 4-1 up and clear. And you know what? Well played to Newcastle. They schooled us in that first half. Schooled us. This is the Newcastle team that had 2 of their main 3 midfielders missing. No Tonali, no Joe Linton. They played Miley and Joe Willock. That's who they played. And we're sitting here saying, we fought back. Grow up, man. Grow up. And then don't get me started on these substitutions. I can't deal with substitutions in the 75th minute. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? How that same team that ended the first half came out in the exact same 11 that started the second half. But let's not forget there was a tactical change. Hudson-Odoi moved to the right and Elanga moved to the left. Wow. Wow. That's literal FIFA settings, man. On the D-pad tactics again. Let's just switch wingers over. I'm so annoyed at this game. I'm so annoyed at this game. I really am. I just fucking this team. This team. Players need to take some accountability, says Daniel. 100%. Couldn't agree with you more. The players were a joke. The manager was a joke. The tactics and the desire and the willingness. This is a Newcastle team that have lost 3 out of their last 4, if I'm not mistaken. 3 out of their last 4. Pete, I'll call you back, bro. I'll call you back. Pete says, good game, bro. I told you, bro, we're gifting you away back into the game, and you nearly did. Yeah, but Pete, they're telling me it was Forest fighting back. I must have been watching a different game. I must have been watching a different game. I just can't deal with this collapse we're seeing with this team. I really can't. And it all comes because our midfield is absolutely crap. Let's make no bones about it. Forget Sells having a stinker. Forget Einar having an absolute stinker. Our midfield is utter crap. It's the midfield of a relegation team at best. All of them. All of them. You can chuck Morgan Gibbs-White in there. You can chuck Anderson in there. You can chuck Yates, Danilo, Sangare. All of them are utter crap. Because games are won and lost in the midfield. If you have a midfield that can't pass from midfielder A to midfielder B, and you guys want to hype these players up, I don't know. I give up on football then. I give up on football. I really do. Oh, let's get into the player ratings, man. I lose my fucking mind. I can't even find the right button. Where the hell's this stupid player ratings? Anyway, get your player ratings in. Make sure you've hit that like button. I don't care, Rob. Piss off then, Rob. I really don't care. I really don't care. Where we are in the league, a draw is a loss, let alone a loss being a loss, let alone playing the way we played. Sells for me a 0. A 0. I've never seen a keeper end up in the back of the net on a penalty with the ball. I mean, congratulations to Sells. You've done something I've never seen before. And you encroached on your line anyway. Even if you got that flappy hand to it and kept it out, it would have been retaken. It would have been retaken. And then you went down quicker than freaking, I've seen hookers go down. Yes, the ball's deflected for a couple of those other goals. But why are you going down so early, man? 0 for me on Sells. You guys gone 3.83. Don't know how. I don't really care. Anyway, let's move on. Einar's been stinky for the last few games, and I've given him a free pass. Today, he was shocking. He was atrocious. Arguably the worst player on the pitch. Arguably. He's a 0. I can't go higher than a 0 for him. He was so bad. Maybe in the last 10 minutes, he found energy that he usually runs out of. But the fact that he still had energy in the last 10 minutes, where normally when he's playing well, he's knackered, tells you that he was playing well within himself. Utter crap today from Einar. I hope he's there, sucking on them straws of those Ribenas and doing his Snapchats or whatever that thing's called. Because he didn't perform on the pitch. Let's hope he can perform on social media. Absolute dog crap today, man. Absolute dog crap. Julian, thank you for subscribing. You guys gave him I don't know how the hell you got to a 3.2, you lot. I really don't know. I really don't know. Wow. I'm watching a different game. I'm watching a different game. I really am. I really am. By the way, don't forget to check out Football Prizes. They've got a £10,000 giveaway. All that stuff you see on the screen, 39p for your ticket. Scan the QR code or exclamation mark prize in the chat. Fuck it. Let's move on before I say something that I'm going to regret. Milenkovic. Probably the best player on the pitch. Defensively was okay. Scores the goal. He can finish better than Morgan Gibbs-White. That's my one takeaway from this match, is that Milenkovic can actually finish better than our midfielders can. And that in itself is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'll give him a 4 out of 10. Best player on the pitch for me. 4 out of 10. Still conceded 4 goals. Could have given away a penalty. But yeah, 4 out of 10 for me. You guys are going 5.5. Fine. Fair enough. 4-3, you know. 4-1 at halftime. 4-1 at halftime. Murillo. Murillo's the worst passer on the team. Murillo's passing is so bad. It's so bad. It's horrific. And this is the guy that Ant tells me Real Madrid are going to sign. If they want to sign a player who doesn't know how to pass the ball, sign him. Sign him. Why does he think? I think he thinks he's Bruno Fernandes because he produces the same stupid Hollywood passes that he does. He literally passed the ball out for a throw-in. He misses an absolute sitter of a header when there was still time on the clock, when it would have been 4-3. Absolute crap today from him. Defensively poor. Deflected, what, 1 or 2 of them for the Newcastle goals. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say about Aina's handball. That gives him another, he's -1 as far as I'm concerned. I'm sorry, but that is not an acceptable performance from Murillo. The quote-unquote Ant style Real Madrid future player. Yeah, right. 1. 1 for me from Murillo. Yeah, it's descended, Richard, and I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm sorry. I've not been happy with the performances for the last month. They've been atrocious. It's all well and good playing this stuff, obviously outside of Brighton. But let's remember, Brighton put 1 in midfield, which allowed us to be able to maybe get some of the ball. But outside of that, we have been playing woeful. And anyone who says otherwise has not been watching this match, this team. And I will praise when praise is due, but I will not praise when performances are that bad. Yeah, since Dubai, you're right, Jason. Dubai. Let's not forget Exeter. Was it Exeter? Yeah, Exeter. Fulham. Bournemouth. Terrible. Wow, you guys gave him a 4.5. All right. You're cool. Nico Williams. Honestly, I didn't notice him. I don't know if he had a good game or he had a bad game. I don't know. I'll just go with wherever you guys have gone with. DJ with the 30 months. Thank you so much. Was Nico Williams playing? Was he playing? I swear to God, I do not remember seeing him on the pitch. I don't know. I don't know what to get. I did not notice him on the pitch. I'm just going to put your score up because I don't know what to score him. 4.3. My God, he must have been the greatest player on that pitch today for Forest. He didn't get roasted as bad as Einar did on that left side. I don't know, Rob. I didn't see him. I did not see him. Game was being played on Einar's side. Well, that just shows you Eddie Howe's tactics are smart because they're like, oh, look, Ribena boy there. Yeah, let's just target him because he's playing so crap. You guys got 4.3. I've got an NA. Didn't notice him. NA. Dominguez, man. Dominguez. I said this about 2 weeks ago. What does he do apart from run around? Well, I had my question answered today. He puts through balls through to go out for goal kicks. Because that's the thing I will add to running around like a headless chicken. He put a through ball through under no pressure out for a goal kick. Someone tell me what this person does apart from putting through balls out for a goal kick and taking pictures of him and his bestie, Sosa, warming a bench. He should not be warming a bench, man. He should be playing with the under-21s right now, and he can warm their bench if he wants to warm a bench. He was atrocious today. Atrocious. And he survived till what, the 70th odd minute? So bad, man. So bad. How did he... What happened with this whole Danilo thing? Club needs to come out and answer a few questions. What's going on with this Danilo thing? Now, Danilo's been crap, don't get me wrong. But again, it goes back to my point that our midfield is utter crap. Utter crap. He is part of the crapness. So are all of the other players that claim they are midfielders. He's a 0 from me. He's a 0. How you guys got some of these players to a 3? I have no idea. I have no idea how you've got them to a 3. I really don't. Anderson. I don't know about Anderson. I don't know. I don't know about Anderson. I didn't really notice him. I didn't really notice him. Simon, thank you so much for the coffee. He says, head on the Costa and chill, bro. But I can't chill, man. I can't chill. I can't accept that level of performance from this team. I cannot accept that first half. Watching this team take the lead and then just punt the ball forward and expect what? That the ball's not going to come back. I can't. I can't. And I can't accept people telling me it was a better second half when Newcastle just stopped playing because they were 4-1 up. I can't accept it. I can't accept it. I scored all 0 bar Milenkovic and Wood. Of course, you'd say Wood, Jess. Take the momentum into the game on Wednesday. Simon, what momentum? We lost the game. There is a goal tonight, Cujo. There is a goal tonight. All right, Rob. What? Oh, man, I am going to cook you alive tonight. It was a better second half because Newcastle didn't play in the second half. If Newcastle didn't come back onto that pitch in the second half, we still wouldn't have won because our midfield is so crap. I don't understand what part of that you're not understanding. If a team is 5-0 up, 6-0 up at halftime, do you really expect them to come out in the second half and really fully go for another 3 or 4 goals? And add on top of that, Newcastle have a final. Remember that thing they knocked us out of on penalty when Sangare and Taiwo missed those penalties when we were ahead in the penalty count? That one, they have that to worry about and don't want to injure themselves and Charity FC roll up. But yeah, we had a better second half. We had a better second half. That's what we had. I don't know what to give him. I'll give him a 3. A 3. You guys have gone 4.8. Man of the match contender by the sounds of it. Morgan Gibbs-White is the most overhyped player I have ever seen. Ever. At least he was able to hit an accurate shot today because he hit Isak in the balls directly. I mean, I was impressed that he found his balls. I really was. Choppy, thank you for subscribing. Because I don't know where Morgan Gibbs-White's balls are. I don't know where his are. He was shocking today. He was utter crap. Utter crap. I think Zinchenko would have played better in the 10 today than Morgan Gibbs-White did. There's not one positive I can say about him. Oh, yeah, he did that same shot against Onana, but Pope is competent. Yeah, the one decent quote-unquote shot he had, he hit straight at the keeper. I mean, I was just there ready to give him a standing ovation that he was actually able to hit the target. Forget aim in the corner. Let's not take it to those levels, you know, aim in the corner away from the keeper. No, let's just be happy that our £40 million superstar, pin-up boy, poster boy was able to hit the target. He was utter crap. He, in my mind now, is complete overhype. But don't worry, Forest will put out some other video this week of him presenting the 10,000th person going through the old museum tour because it's Morgan Gibbs-White. How about instead of making him do those tours, you put him out on the training ground and explain to him the round ball that when you kick it properly, yeah, and not try and trivela it every time and aim at goal and put some power behind it, that you might actually be able to score. 0 for him. You guys are 3.6. You guys are loving the threes today, I'll tell you that. Alanga next. Didn't notice him. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I apologize. I did notice him because Alanga did his best ever Taiwo impression today. The skill involved in hitting that ball with your shin from 4 yards away into an open goal, and shinning it over the bar. Bravo. Taiwo would be proud of you. Taiwo would have been proud of your finish today. Well done. Do one, you're a 0 as well, as far as I'm concerned. Wow, he nearly got a 4 from you guys. You guys must have loved his finish. Who's next? Hudson-Odoi. Good goal. He probably was okay, you know, Hudson-Odoi. He probably was just about okay. His finish was good. His passing wasn't as crap as the rest of the team. He put in a lovely cross from the right-hand side, and guess what? No one attacked it. No, let's just watch it zip by that corridor of uncertainty, not attack it, and then we'll all go, oh, so close. I thought he was okay. I'm actually going to give him a 5. Chappie says, hey, Wolfie, it's good that you're talking the truth. You call it how it is. You remind me of Paul off the Toon review. Yeah, bro, because I don't really care, like, if people want to sit here and say I'm being negative and all this. As I always say, when there's something to be positive about, I will be positive. When it's what I saw today, I will call it out. I don't really care if that makes people not want to watch. I don't really care if it pisses people off. I don't care. Because the only thing people should be pissed off at is that manager and the players today. That's it. And if you're not, that's on you. You guys gave him a 5.4. Okay, we're not too far there. Chris Wood. I feel sorry for him. I really do. I mean, he got the assist for Milenkovic's goal. He just has to deal with these pumped balls forward from Sells, and he has to try and do something with them. I feel sorry for him. I really do. Phil with the 100,000. Thank you so much for it. I don't know what currency that is. He says, love your passion, Wolfie. Give him heaps. Thank you so much, Phil, bro. Appreciate your support. Oh, no, Rob. He got service from Sells' long kicks. Because, you know, Every striker in the world loves to have a ball pumped up to him from the goalkeeper or from Murillo that he has to then battle with Dan Burns on, who won pretty much every header. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? When are our midfield going to put the ball on the floor, pass it around, use him as the anchor point so that he can then play in the wingers, make his move into the box? When are we going to try and do that? The thing that's actually called playing football. When? Because Dan Burns is slow. Dan Burns is a physical defender. So what do? We play to Dan Burns' strengths. How stupid does that sound? And fine, do it 2 or 3 times and realize it doesn't work. And then think, you know what? Let's spice it up a little. No, we continue with that same long ball plan. Let's just play. It basically became the Sells to Burns football match. Sells kicks it, Burns heads it away. Sells kicks it, Burns heads it away. Murillo kicks it, Burns heads it away. Embarrassing. I'll give Wood a 4 for the assist. I feel sorry for you, Woodinho. You deserve a midfield that actually wants to try and help you score goals. So I apologize on their behalf. You guys gave him about the same, a 3.9. Brady says, don't worry, Wolfie. I too think it was garbage. I'm glad there's at least one person that agrees with me. We're in short numbers here. Big up, Wolfie. You still get Champions League, mate. NUFC fan here. Big up to you. Well, we've made your life into the Champions League a lot easier, bro. So, yeah, I don't know what we're getting. Anyway, that was the starting 11. And then we had... How many subs did we have, guys? Was it 2? Please tell me it was more than 2. Please tell me we made more than 2 substitutes. Let's have a look here. We made 2 substitutions. 2. 4-1 down at halftime, and you make 2 substitutions. Ryan Yates and Sangare. 76th minute. 76th minute. 4-1 down at halftime, and you make 2 substitutions. If someone can explain to me the logic behind that, I am here and ready to listen to it. And let's not forget, they were like for like changes. A 6 for a 6 and an 8 for an 8. We have no one better to bring on. That's the problem. Well, Rob, when I said this transfer window was a 0 out of 10, there's the reason you have no one better to bring on to. So who was on first? Ryan Yates. Ryan Yates, probably one of his better games. I mean, let's be real. It ain't hard to look good coming on when everyone is stinking that house out. And, you know, he scored. I mean, he couldn't miss. I think I could have scored that with my 1-star left foot. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. He's probably, in that 14 minutes or whatever it was he played, probably a shout for man of the match. That's how crap the rest of them were. Let's see what you guys gave him. 5.3. 5.3. Curtis with the $5. He says, glad that the thing I called out and got hammered for is showing up. Happy clappers are excited. We are out of the relegation zone. What a joke. Thank you for the $5, bro. I don't mind if happy clappers want to be happy about what they see. I have no problem with that. What I don't accept is when they tell me that I can't be disappointed or annoyed or pissed off with what I saw today. That's my point. Be happy, you know. Be happy that we won the second half. Be happy that Forest won 2-0. If the football match was 45 minutes, Forest won 2-0. If you want to be happy about that, you do you. But don't tell me that I have to be happy about that shit show I saw in the first half. I'm heading to watch other game now, says Chills. I'm embarrassed about Forest. Yeah, go watch yourself some proper football. I don't blame you. Anyway, let's go on to Sangare. Where is he? I can't even find him on my list. I didn't notice him. All I noticed is that he gave away his obligatory foul. That's all I noticed. Wolfie, you have every right to be livid at our performance. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Zen. Tell it to a lot of people in this chat. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Rob. He did the foul, then I didn't know he was playing. He can have a 0 as well. He can go fuck himself as well for all I care. I'll give him a 0. Let's see what you guys did. 4.3. 4.3. If we can all see it and Nuno can't, and he's Premier League manager here, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know anymore. I don't know where my head's at with this manager. I don't know where my head's at with his tactics. I don't know anything anymore. Let's bring and speak of the devil, Nuno. Look, in my match preview, I said you had to go with 3 in midfield because of the quality of Newcastle's midfield. He went with 2. And Newcastle's midfield was depleted. Newcastle's midfield was depleted, and they still schooled us in midfield. He has to go to a 4-3-3. He has to go to a 4-3-3. And you know what? You know what I'd do, guys? You know what I'd do? I'm not even trolling here, right? I would banish Nuno from the dugout. I would put him back in the stands. Do you remember when he was banned from the dugout and went to the stands and how much better we were playing when Nuno was in the stands? I'm not even joking. Send him back into the stands because he can probably see the pitch better from there than he is from the touchline. And part of the match, he was on the damn pitch. And then he can make better calls because he will see that big donut-shaped thing in the middle of that pitch where we have no players and there's opposition players controlling the football for most of the game. He's a 0. Team selection was fine in a sense, but in-game tactics, pathetic. Pathetic. 0 from me. You guys are giving him a 3.8. A 3.8. And that's it. That's the player. I'm not even doing a man of the match. I can't be asked. I'm going to go and watch some proper football. Man City are playing Liverpool. We're back tonight at 8 o'clock with Grumpy Old Reds. We'll see you then.